Headset number 1, check 1, 2, 3, 4. Headset number 1, October 7th, 2022, SPX Warriors versus the Benton Cardinals. Headset check number 1. Headset check number 1. Check, check, 1, 2, 3, 4. Good evening, St. Pius X football fans. Sound check 1, 2, 3, 4. This is headset number 1. Headset number 1. Check 1, 2, 3, 4. Echo Select, Forvis, local McDonald's owner-operator, the Ward organization. Mic 1, good to go. Okay, muting 1, 2 coming on. Headset number 2, check 1, 2, 3, 4. Headset 1, 2, 3, 4. This is headset 2. SPX versus Benton, October 7th, 2022. Happy birthday, Kathy. Trying. Working on it, yeah. Come. Check 1, 2, 3, 4. Headset number 2. Headset number 2. No problem, Jack. Thank you. The Dave Mosh headset. Check 1, 2, 3, 4. Good evening, St. Pius X football fans. Mic 2, good to go. Excellent. Muting 2, 3 coming on. Headset number 3. Headset number 3. Check 1, 2, 3, 4. This is headset number 3. The guest headset. Might be used tonight. We'll see. Might have a special guest in the press box tonight. Headset check. Headset number 3. Audio check 1, 2, 3, 4. St. Pius X versus the Benton Cardinals. Midland Empire Conference matchup. Check 1, 2, 3, 4. This is headset 3. Touchdown SPX. Homecoming 2022, headset check number 3. Headset 3. Mic 3, good to go. Excellent. Muting 3. Thanks for your help, Katie.
attention to the 30-yard line for a pre-game performance by the St. Pius X Pommies. The Pommies are led by Captains Katie Jane Karlstrom and Bella Whittle, and Chaplain Anna Gavin. Good luck, ladies. Your music is on.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to St. Pius X High School. Tonight kicks off homecoming weekend at St. Pius. We begin tonight's festivities with Hall of Fame recognition. First up, the 1981 football team, led by head coach Joe Monachino Sr. and assistant coaches Gary DeLury, Carl Capra, and Chip Ahern. The 1981 Warrior football team is the only undefeated team in St. Pius X history. The defense pitched 6 shutouts, including the championship game, and only gave up 53 points the entire season. At the end of the regular season, they defeated Archbishop O'Hara High School, who was ranked number 1 in the next class at that time. The Warriors won 3 playoff games, taking them to Busch Stadium, where they tied St. Genevieve Valley 0-0, thus finishing state co-champions with an 11-0-1 record, still a school record at St. Pius X High School. Ladies and gentlemen, again, we welcome the 1981 alumni team members of the 1981 football team. Mr. Rick Ringel, class of 1982. Rick has played and coached in 12 state championship contests at St. Pius X. As a student, he was a 3-year varsity starter for the Warrior football team. He was a captain on the 1981 undefeated state championship football team and a member of the 1979 state runner-up football team. In 1979, he was an honorable mention All-Metro quarterback for the runner-up team, and in 1981 was an All-State running back. Rick's success as an athlete carried over to his coaching career at St. Pius X. As head baseball coach, Rick has won 3 state championships, 1998, 1999, and again in 2021. He's also had 2 runner-ups in the year 2000 and 2002. As an assistant football coach, Rick has won 3 state championships, 1998, 2000, and 2002, as well as 1 runner-up in 1999. In 2020, he served as head coach for the girls' tennis, and the team placed 2nd in state. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Rick Ringel. Mr. John Simone, class of 1986. John participated in football, basketball, and baseball while a student at St. Pius X. In football, he was all-district and all-conference. As football captain his senior year, he was first team all-conference, offense and defense, first team all-district, offense and defense, first team all-state, offense and defense, and second team all-metro. John was awarded the KC Unico Brian Piccolo Award. In basketball, he was first team all-conference, a 2-time first team all-district, and second team all-conference. He also served as the captain of the basketball team his senior year. In baseball, he was a 2-time first team all-district, 2-time first team all-conference, 2-time first team all-state, and all-metro. After high school, John earned a spot on the baseball team at the University of Missouri. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. John Simone. Brian Tison, class of 1999. Brian participated in swim, football, and golf at St. Pius X. In 1996, he was a founding member of the boys' swim team at St. Pius X. Brian racked up multiple honors throughout his career, including 3-time All-State, All-District, All-Conference, All-Northland, and All-Metro. Brian not only lettered all 4 years, but also was a 4-year state qualifier. Brian was one of 5 swimmers in the entire state of Missouri to have state qualifying times in all 11 events. After high school, Brian attended Truman State, where he swam for 4 years and became an All-American. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Brian Tison. Jessica Ludwig Black, class of 2002. Jessica participated and lettered in softball, basketball, track, and soccer. She was a 4-year varsity softball player and broke 8 school records during her 4 years. She currently stands at the top of the St. Pius X record board in both career walks and career stolen bases. She is second all-time in on-base percentage, career hits, career doubles, and career home runs. Jessica also is third all-time batting average, fielding percentage, and career triples. While adding her name to the softball record board, she was a three-time first-team All-District, two-time first-team All-Sectional, two-time first-team All-Regional, and first-team All-State. She was a captain of our soccer team as well as a two-time first-team All-District player. She and her basketball teams won 4 district championships and finished 4th in the state Class 2A championships during the 99-2000 season. After high school, Jessica went to St. Louis University and graduated with a master's degree in health administration. Ladies and gentlemen, Jessica Ludwig Black. Pat Cashmore, class of 2007. Pat was not able to be here tonight, and he is represented this evening by his mom, Laura, and good friend, Cody Kramer. Pat participated in football, basketball, and track while at St. Pius X. Pat was a 4-year varsity football starter, captain, and received multiple recognitions throughout his high school career, including two-time first-team all-conference running back, second-team all-conference running back, conference defensive player of the year, two-time first-team all-district running back, second-team all-district, and the 2006 Frank Fontana Award. In the state record book, he is ranked 11th in career all-purpose yards, 11th in career rushing yards, 7th in career points, and 5th in career touchdowns. Pat still holds the St. Pius X records for most rushing yards in a game, season, and career, most rushing touchdowns in a season and career, and most points scored in a game and a season. After high school, Pat went on to play football at Drake University, and Pat continues to lead by example with coaching young men at Pittsburgh State University. Ladies and gentlemen, Pat Cashmore. Ladies and gentlemen, another round of applause, please, for all recognized tonight here at St. Pius X High School. Congratulations.
Good evening, St. Pius X football fans. You're looking live onto Larry Cascone Field at Warrior Stadium on the beautiful campus of St. Pius X High School in Kansas City, Missouri. We'll be kicking off this Midland Empire Conference matchup between the St. Pius X Warriors and the Benton Cardinals in a few minutes. I'm Brett Sharp, and with me tonight on the color commentary is Dave Mosh. Ready to go, Dave?
I'm back.
My man, you're back. Let's go. Well, let's get everybody caught up on what went down last week, Mr. Mosh. Last week, the St. Pius X Warriors saw their record drop to 4-2 with a 49-14 defeat at the hands of the St. James Thunder. The Warrior offense did put up a respectable 297 yards of total offense against the Thunder, but could only muster 14 points on rushing touchdowns by Braden McPhee and Larry Cascone. The bright spot for the Warrior offense was the 219 rushing yards produced on the night. Sophomore running back Larry Cascone led the SPX ground attack, picking up 165 yards on 25 carries. The offensive line of Carl Moley, Tommy Wassinger, Ty Ward, Rylan Kuhn, and Ben Perlick consistently opened big holes for the Warrior rushers. The Warrior defense was led in tackling by Max Irby, Nick Landreth, Dom Cood, and Reed McCann. Our visitors tonight, the Benton Cardinals, started their season strong with a 3-1 record, but with losses the last 2 weeks to Savannah and Maryville, the Cardinals have seen their record even out to 3-3. Benton is coached by Kevin Keaton, who is in his 5th year at the helm of the Cardinals, while amassing a 9-36 record during that span. So, now the stage is set for this Midland Empire Conference clash between the St. Pius X Warriors and Benton High School. This past Sunday, the SPX Warrior family lost a dear member of the family from the class of 1985, Scott Thompson. My first exposure to Scott would have been when I was around 7 or 8 years old. No, I didn't have the chance to meet Scott in person quite yet at this point, but rather I first noticed Scott while flipping through my oldest sister, Lori's, SPX yearbooks. Lori was a couple years younger than Scott, and Scott stood out to me in those yearbooks because it seemed like he had a picture on every single page. He was involved in everything: sports, clubs, activities. I think he was even in some of the plays put on by the drama club. I remember thinking in my 7-year-old brain, this Scott Thompson guy is amazing. He can do it all. Plus, it seemed like he was having so much fun in every picture. Not only that, but everyone around him in each of those pictures looked like they were having the time of their lives. So fast forward about 7 or 8 years later, and I'm now a student at Pius. Through my close friend and SPX classmate Ben Jones, I finally get to meet Scott Thompson, the Scott Thompson. Scott was good friends with Ben's older brother, Randy, and Randy was a great older brother. So through Ben and I's high school years, Randy would often include Ben and I in golf outings, Royals games, softball games, and even Randy's famous New Year's Eve parties. And through all of that, Ben and I got to spend a lot of time with Scott. So much so that Ben and I started calling him Uncle Scott. He always seemed to love that. And wouldn't you know that all of those hunches and ideas that 7-year-old me had about Scott Thompson turned out to be true. This guy could do it all. But I was wrong about the people next to Scott in those old yearbook photos. They didn't just look like they were having the time of their life. They were having the time of their life, because that's what it was like to be around Scott Thompson. And I consider myself blessed that the stars aligned just right for me, and I got to be one of those lucky people who got to be friends with Scott Thompson, my Uncle Scott. As the years went on and both of us got busier with our own kids and families, and those Royals games and softball games, New Year's Eve parties got fewer and further between. But Scott had this uncanny knack of just popping up unexpectedly in my life. Dozens of times over the years, he'd just pop up. Bump into him at a grocery store, youth football game, or random golf courses. It's like God knew now and then I needed Scott when I needed a good laugh, or to just lighten up a bit. And every time Scott would pop up in my life, I was genuinely excited to see him, and without fail, no matter what was going on in my life or what challenge I might be dealing with at the time, I would always feel better about things after I got a little dose of Uncle Scott back in my life. And like a good uncle, though, Scott was also there for me when the laughing and joking would subside, with an arm around my shoulder and a word of encouragement or a bit of advice. Scott loved to make people laugh. And is there anyone funnier than Scott Thompson? Not that I've ever met, but what he really wanted to do was connect with people and put them at ease. And he found the best way he could do that was through laughter and his sense of humor. We'll miss Scott's sense of humor, his wit, and his way with words, but his memory will always be with us, and it will live on through his lovely wife, Lynn, son, Kyle, and daughter, Mariana. Scott, we'll miss you, buddy, but hope to see you again. And my partner, Dave Mosh, also knew Scott and his family very well, and he has a few thoughts to share about my Uncle Scott.
Well, that's the Uncle Scott, because there's only one type of guy like him. And, you know, if you're ever even in the circle where someone says, hey, you remind me of Scott Tom, that is, you don't get much better of a compliment.
For sure.
But, so, let me tell you some good stuff about Scott. The guy knew Ethel Merman. He could sing her stuff. And you never knew when it was coming. You would be at a bar and grill, and, I mean, some people have timing. Some people work on timing. Some people were born with timing. Scott Tomp was born with timing. The man got it. Just unbelievable. You know, 2.5 years ago, we were here, and people would say, hey, we just got a youth football coach here. Mm-hmm. Well, Scott Tomp was a youth football coach. Hit hundreds and hundreds of kids of coaching, maybe thousands. Impacted people beyond the numbers you can ever imagine. You hear the Necco Raiders talk about might as well. That's Scott Tomp. Scott Tomp is part of the reason that they use might as well. Scott Dusenberry may have come up with it, but Scott Tomp is one of the guys who helped them live it. Let's talk about their family. You can't meet two better kids than Kyle and Mariana. You just can't. My wife Jenny used to coach Mariana on a softball team that has legendary status now called the Pink Sox. A lot of great players, a lot of great people. Kyle, great guy. All these kids, you know, these kids went to St. Andrews. Mm-hmm. And let's talk about Lynn for a second. Mm-hmm. 19 years helping run the preschool, if not running the preschool at St. Andrews. Mm-hmm. Tony Calcara tells me basically every kid in his family has a connection to Lynn. Mm-hmm. We're talking about a special family. Our hearts are broken. But I have to smile when I think of Scott Tomp because he walked in a room and the room changed. And if you can get that compliment in life, thank you, Scott, for bringing it to us.
For sure. That's right. No doubt about it, Dave. Excellent thoughts. Scott will be missed for sure. Gone but not forgotten, as they say. Not a chance.
Not a chance. Not a chance.
So we will move forward for sure with heavy hearts. Scott will be with us always, that's for sure. So we will move forward, and Tom's family, we love you guys. Hang in there. And away we go here.
I can hear him say right now, there's no business like show business.
That's right. So on
great tone.
On with the show. We will move on for Uncle Scott. So let's get it rolling here on Larry Cascone Memorial Field at Warrior Stadium. Homecoming 2022. My goodness, a lot of great memories here, and we'll be sharing some visual memories throughout the night here, Mr. Mosh. We've got all kinds of old homecoming pictures that Cheryl Ross helped me dig up.
You're saying you're going to make a lot of older people look younger tonight.
I am, and
they love it.
And I was thinking about it too as I flipped through some of the years. I might make some people mad tonight too.
Man, I used to look good.
Or old hairstyles, or maybe they're with somebody that they don't. I don't know. We'll hey folks, all in good fun here, all right? And the stuff's in the yearbook. This is public record,
Absolutely.
Right?
They're looking at their own pictures, too. The good days, the good old days.
That's right. Oh, my goodness. So, yeah, we will drop in some of those visual memories throughout the night tonight for sure. Lots of good stuff to talk about. So, Midland Empire Conference matchup. Here we go. Warriors need a win, facing the Benton Cardinals tonight, a Benton team that we defeated last year by a score of 63-7. From what I understand, though, this Benton squad is an improved group.
You got to look at their two losses recently to Savannah and Maryville. Mm-hmm. There's no shame in losing to those two teams.
For sure.
So Benton is, they've come up from last year.
Right.
I expect something else. I mean, we're going to have to control the ball. we're going to have to take care of the ball. I think we've seen over the last couple of weeks, special teams matters.
Oh,
I think
boy.
we've seen it on TV on
Right.
the Chiefs. I mean,
Right.
So back to fundamental football today.
Yeah, special teams matters. Taking care of the football matters.
And, take what's given. Don't take too much.
Right. Keep it simple, stupid.
Hey, we're receiving.
Thanks for noticing. Your replacements last week, your fill-ins last week, they did a heck of a job watching that coin toss. They let me know right off the bat.
They did a great job. I never thought of the movie The Replacements any time while they were talking.
You never thought of Wally Pipp?
Yeah, no. I mean, as soon as they get their contract, it's over.
Grant Red from the 21 puts the Warriors in good field position to start this offensive possession just shy of the 45-yard line. We're going to be starting off at the 44.
I was driving on I-70 last week, and you said Grant Red on the return. I mean, he's consistently giving us good field position.
Yeah. It's interesting. Teams keep kicking to him, and the other alternative we offer, though, back there is a bit of a threat as well. We've seen Turner White take it to the house. So
I like them both.
We're in good shape in the return game for sure. So with Braden McPhee getting healthy, sophomore Vinny Ross, will take the helm of the Warrior offense. And first play of the game, he hands off to fellow sophomore Larry Cascone, sophomore running back, who is just shy of the line to gain here. Looks like he picks up 9. It's going to be second and 1.
Larry's still high-kneeing from last week. What a solid game he had.
Right.
He's feeling it.
Yeah, a career high for Larry last week, 25 carries, 165 yards against a good St. James Thunder defense.
Yeah, it says a lot about our line, how they're helping out.
Oh, man, they opened up some holes.
Really did.
It was a heck of a job.
Against a good D.
That's why I highlighted them.
You sure did. Here's another good one.
Another nice hole opens up in the heart of that Cardinal defense, and Larry picks up 5 yards to move the chains. It's first down SPX. So offensive line tonight, right to left, looks like sophomore Ben Perlick. Right guard, Rylan Kuhn. Center, Ty Ward. Left guard, Tommy Wassinger. And left tackle, Carl Moley. I think. I can't see Carl's back or his front, but that looks like him from the side. Let's get confirmation on that. First and 10, SPX. Inside handoff to Dom Cood. Dom's a load, tough to bring down. He drags a couple Cardinals for 6 yards. It's 2nd and 4.
Speaking of loads, as I'm trying to familiarize myself with the St. Joe Benton roster, they're not too interested in your height, but they will tell you their weight. So
interesting approach.
We might know a priority over there.
Yeah, beef. It's what's for dinner.
In the Mosh House, we talk height, not weight. At least me.
Second down, SPX. Pro right formation for the boys in blue. Vinny Ross under center. He's going to give on a lead play. Cascone follows Dom Cood's ISO block. Gets across the 20, out at the 17-yard line. Move the sticks. First down, Warriors.
What makes that run even better, the way I see it, is Vinny Ross he's a player, right?
Sure.
He's also playing behind Braden. They know he's the second quarterback.
Right.
They know a running game is going to be coming.
You would expect.
And there was a heck of a block there, regardless of what they're expecting.
Right. That left side, Moley and Wassinger, Ty Ward at the center, opened up a gaping hole for Dom Cood to go through, pick up that play side backer, and Larry did the rest. Warriors are inside the red zone here. Give goes to Dom Cood. Nice spin move, get away from that first Cardinal tackler, but he gets back to the line of scrimmage and meets some more boys from the south side of St. Joe.
Tommy Wassinger especially met somebody. He made a nice block, and the guy chucked him a little bit to say, nice block.
Little tango in the backfield, it looked like.
Well, one of the things that I think we watch for with our younger running backs is not only getting a good block, but using the good block.
Right, yeah.
We saw it, for example, Robbie last year.
Mm-hmm.
Robbie was an expert at reading blocks and going with it. He also was a sophomore, junior, senior starter.
Right.
Yeah.
Experience, matters. Yeah, for sure. Dom Cood hangs on to this second down carry. Ball was getting a little loose. He gets back to the original line of scrimmage. Call it 3rd and 10 SPX.
One of the other things We talked about more special things today earlier, but I think the biggest thing for tonight for St. Pius, get back to your winning beliefs.
Right.
Have the confidence and know, hey,
Yep.
you're gonna win some, you're gonna lose some.
Right.
But still have that chip on your shoulder.
Keep swinging. Yep, that's right. So Warriors sticking with this pro formation. They do split Cascone and Cood in the backfield. Wonder if that's a sign of a throw coming up.
There it is.
Vinny Ross going to swing it out to Dom Cood. Pass falls incomplete. Bring up 4th down. We are in range of junior kicker Julian Abella.
Your tag team last week would have saw if that was a blitz or not. I couldn't tell. It just looked like he got in there pretty quick.
Yeah.
But they read that well.
Yeah, good rush there by the Cardinal defense, forcing 4th down for the Warriors. And Julian Abella steps on the field for a 34-yard field goal attempt. Sam Manis with the short snap. Max Irvey hold. And Julian pops that right off the flashing of the field house and splits the uprights. 3 points, SPX.
He's looked like that for 3 or 4 weeks now. He's just getting better and better.
He does, yeah. And he's doing a good job of getting the ball up.
Yes,
You remember first couple weeks we were having some issues with extra points, not only letting some defenders leak through, but ball didn't have the trajectory we wanted.
Last few years at St. Pius, of course, we felt real confident with kicking, and including this year. But you watch high schools where their kicking game is subpar.
Right.
You see the sideline with the deflation, like, will it make it? Will
Right.
it make it?
Yeah, seeing a lot of confidence here out of Julian and on the sideline when he steps on the field.
Brings out for other parts of the game.
Right. Everybody do your job, right?
Absolutely.
Everybody make sure you
Jack.
make sure you get your table for the Warrior Gala coming up October 22nd at the Lowe's Hotel, raising funds for the SPX Scholarship Fund. Go to spxkc.org/Warrior Gala for tickets and more information.
You're going to have to probably tell everyone why I'm heckling our buddy Jack to our left.
Yeah, Jack Chirpick joining the crew here again tonight. Sophomore Jack Chirpick.
Fill the hole. Oh, very nice.
Nice open field special teams tackle there by, you guessed it, Steve Tasker of the Northland, Mr. Nick Landreth.
We were talking earlier, we have an NFL Hall of Famer here in Bobby Bell in the stadium. Think you like that tackle?
Yeah.
I would say,
of course.
Nick, go introduce yourself to one of the best ever.
Right.
He might tell you, hey, you're looking pretty good too, son.
All right, 1st and 10 for the Benton Cardinals, their first offensive possession of the night. Starts right at their 20-yard line. Looking to throw. Good coverage in the secondary. Picked off Jacob Manis, sophomore DB. Nice coverage, nice elevation.
Look how fired up he is. That's awesome.
And nice ball skills shown out of the junior defensive back, Jacob Manis.
Possibly his first varsity pick.
It is.
It's fantastic.
It is.
Great play. Way to go up for it.
Great time to get your first varsity pick here. Full house for homecoming here, yeah.
Right in front of the big board. Maybe he'll be on the big board.
Right.
That was a great play. He made a 50-50 ball, 80% is.
Now let's make them pay, boys. 1st and 10, SPX on our own 48-yard line. Vinny Ross, quick hitter to Max Irvey, far side. Max is going to pick up a couple yards, make it 2nd and 8.
The years where we've played Benton and they were solid, they always had, good outside athletes.
Right.
It looks like this team may have them in the corners in the safety position too.
Yeah, good reaction by that far side corner. We've seen Max break that quick hitter. Tried to make a move there, but could not elude the Cardinal corner. Vinny Ross under center. Inside handoff to Larry Cascone. Larry penetrates Benton territory down to the 47-yard line, make it 3rd and 5.
Can I tell a fun story about Benton?
Please.
Do you remember when we were up there, freshman or sophomore year? Things weren't going so great for us.
Oh, yeah,
and
sure.
it got added to it when they had a stray dog go on the sidelines and pee on our
Dude,
equipment
peed on
bag.
our bag. That's right.
I mean, there are just some things you just don't believe you're watching.
Gosh.
And then you watch and you're like, hey, I feel the same way.
I think that was Jack and Robbie's sophomore year.
And we're looking at it like, this dog is
peeing on our
equipment
stuff.
bag.
Yep. That's right.
And no one felt it was necessary to stop it.
It was one of those surreal kind of moments where you're just not sure.
Like, what
is
else
this
can
really
go?
what I'm seeing? Yeah. And we went on to lose by 50, I believe, that night.
Just.
3rd and 5. Vinny Ross looking for a
there.
receiver. He's not going to get away from that quick Benton rush again. We've seen it now in 2 possessions. Look to throw on 3rd down. Benton's pinning their ears back.
Good defensive front by Benton there. It seemed like our under routes were unavailable. Everything was deep. So it was go big or go home.
Right.
I think.
So
Coach,
we're going home now here on 4th and 20.
Well, I'm assuming. I think Coach. Now that we're seeing the speed of their defensive line, I bet you
Yeah.
Coach Palm calls some stuff intermediate routes.
Yeah, let's get the ball out of Vinny's hands a little quicker.
Yeah, help him out.
Yeah, if those corners are playing off, let's try some slants, some hitches. Stanley Yates on to punt. Mishandles this snap, and it's going to be prime field position for the Benton Cardinals deep in Warrior territory. They're going to start this possession at the Warrior 24-yard line.
Time to get the chin strap on. D up.
Yeah, it looked like Stanley might have taken his eyes off the
Peeked.
ball, took a little peek downfield or upfield there.
Well, here's the early test.
Right. Early test for the Warrior defense here. Coming out with a 3-man front line. Joe Arena anchoring the nose. He's flanked by Rylan Kuhn and Ty Ward. Outside backers, Charlie Davis, Max Irby. Inside backers, Carl Moley and Jackson Rotterman. Benton gives inside. Wrapped up after a 1-yard pickup by Rylan Kuhn and Ty Ward is the Benton running back, Jackson Rich.
Sophomore, Jackson Rich.
I'm sorry, no, Rich is the
Rich, the
quarterback.
quarterback,
Yeah,
right.
I'm sorry, this is Bishop Rush.
Yeah.
Our old buddy,
great
Bishop
name.
Rush.
One of those great football names.
Rush.
Great names.
Yeah, Rush with the Rush. Remember that from last year. Bishop Rush is a senior, so we'll have to savor this, Dave. This will be the last time we get to talk about Rush's rushes. Rich looking to throw. Joe Arena applies pressure. Rush can't hang on, as he was well covered by Carl Moley as well. Defense answering the bell here after the first couple plays, it looks like to me, Dave.
Yeah, great pressure by Joe Arena where quarterback's throwing off his back foot
Right?
and leaning back and still got it to him, but under pressure, different play. Great job by Joe.
Yeah. While we're thinking about homecoming here, Jacob Manis's mom, she's an alum, Kim Lundquist.
Saw her earlier.
I'm sorry, Lindquist.
Lindquist.
Yeah.
Saw her before the game.
Kim Lindquist. I think she was a 91. Was she with you guys? 91? Crisscross inside handoff is sniffed out immediately by Mike Backer, Carl Moley.
Great play, Carl, because if he gave it to the running back, it was a walk to the dance. The homecoming dance.
Right.
That guy might have to join the St. Pius dance because he was going to have plenty of time to get there. But our guys read the handoff.
Yeah.
Or the keeper.
Yeah, and that inside, little double handoff, crisscross, whatever you want to call it. It's burned us this year,
well,
but
film study helps.
yeah, sniffed it out here. 4th and 12 for the Cardinals. Flag and whistle blow this play dead because that was a false start against the Cardinals. Back them up 5 yards.
So, with KU's success in football right now,
Sure.
you keep hearing about fill the booth.
Yeah.
We're going to have to come up with our line here. I might put on Jimmy Perlick because I thought he did a pretty good job last week. So did Carl.
Sure.
Matter of fact, I was wondering if they're going to take over your mic too.
Just completely squeeze me out.
The one thing I heard from them is it was awesome not to be on the clock.
Yeah. They did do a great job last week. Rich looking to throw. Kuhn might have got a hand on that, and it's going to fall incomplete. Turnover on downs. Ball goes to the Warriors. So what could have been a chance for the Benton offense to put a dent in the scoreboard or at least gain some momentum, Warrior D answered the bell, snuffed it out.
Yeah, from what I'm seeing early, Benton can throw the ball, maybe not for a ton of completions, but he does have an arm.
Yeah.
And so I think that misdirection running game is going to be what we're going to hopefully avoid a big play.
Right. Yep, have to contend with for sure. So split back look here again for the Warriors. Vinny Ross under center. Shuffle motion by Jackson Rotterman. Give goes to Cascone, and he is snuffed out. Can't get the edge. And that's Denver Doman, senior defensive end.
I mean, I'll say he's 5'6". He's probably 6'2". But he's not on the list, but he is 210. And, you know, Larry's a big boy.
Right.
He made a nice tackle there.
Yeah. Mr. Doman got leverage and, finished the job.
You're going to have to chip him a little bit.
Right.
Slow him down.
Yeah, so he threw Larry for a 3-yard loss. It's 2nd and 13. In the shotgun. Another give for Cascone.
Get out there. Get out there.
Got some room on the left side.
Nice run.
Lowers a shoulder. Flag on the play. Larry's just short of the line to gain. Clock stops with the flag. Might have been in face mask area over there. I'm not sure.
Well, while we're waiting, good play call. Went to the left, got behind some beef.
Right.
And he turned some wheels on.
It was a face mask, and it looks like it was called on Larry, which is hard to do for an offensive player. Yeah,
Must have had one hand out to protect.
Well, so we've seen this the past couple weeks, it seems like, or at least the last year. An offensive player can touch that face mask, but once they grab it and do any kind of twisting or moving, they're going to draw a flag, especially when it's right in front of the linesman there. So it's tough.
You can't tape a running back's hands so they won't grasp when they get on something.
Right, yeah, exactly. You know? That wouldn't be a good idea.
That would be, here's a plate.
Give your running backs boxing gloves.
Edward, yeah. We can now call you Edward Scissorhands.
2nd and 8 for the Warriors. Cascone and Teddy motion. Setting up that middle screen, Dom Cood can't get away from the Cardinal pursuit, but it does take 3 of them to bring down the big fullback. Loss of 1. It's going to be 3rd and 9.
Dom was driving his legs, almost broke free.
Right. Looked like that Adidas jersey is pretty well built. Thing was stretched out about 2 yards.
Held its own.
Dom was stressing those seams. So certainly a 3rd down the Warrior O would love to pick up here. Try to get a little traction, get a little momentum on offense here.
Ahead of the sticks we want, right?
Exactly. We've been playing behind them here. Ross looking to throw. Ball falls incomplete. It's going to make it 4th down. On to punt, senior Stanley Yates. And the good baseball player that he is, I'm sure he's thinking the old baseball adage, keep your eyes on the ball.
Well, I actually thought, it was like he didn't catch the ball there, but as a good catcher, he kept it in front of him.
He did, right. Use that body. Stay square. Well, and Ty Ward, who handles the long snap, does a good job of putting some pace on that ball, gets it back there quickly.
Oh, great job.
Sam Manis with the nice special teams open field tackle. How about that?
My brother's not the only one going to get some highlights tonight. That's what Sam said.
Right, exactly.
My twin brother's not getting a pick, and I'm getting a good tackle out of this.
Yeah, back-to-back nice defensive plays there.
Very nice.
Jacob with the interception and Sam with the nice special teams tackle. Mama Kim enjoying that in the stands for sure. Benton's 2nd offensive possession here will start on their 32-yard line. SPX class of 63, Joe Bridges.
That's all.
Flashing a sign here, announcing his presence.
Sign might be from 63.
Right.
That's what I love about it. I mean, no frills.
Nope. Basic.
I love it.
Announcing his presence.
As you would expect from someone from,
Oh my gosh.
some lineage.
Yeah,
Hey,
63.
you-
He's well seasoned.
The 63 says it all. Brett, we're
Fumble
talking
on that
signs.
play. Yeah, I thought that was a 1-yard pickup. Okay, so fumble on the play, recovered by the Warriors.
The cool thing is when our board is fully running, we could run the replay.
Right.
And we could talk like we saw it.
Yeah, we could hit Jack Chirpick over here and say, hey, we need to see that again.
Might just hit him anyway.
Well, yeah.
He's to your left.
He might need it. 1st and 10 for the Warriors after that fumble recovery. The Warriors, they're
in the play.
Yeah, nice position here to start this drive. Toss near side to Cascone. He's got Chenoweth leading the way down to the 20-yard line. Goes the sophomore running back. Flag on the play. I think this might be coming back. Flag sits at the 28-yard line. And that is a hold against SPX. So 10 yards from the spot. Pushes it back to the 38-yard line. Make it 1st and 14 for the Warriors. Again, behind the sticks here, Dave.
Good plays. We're just kind of, 2
Shoot.
steps forward, 1 step back.
Yeah, that's right. 2-by-1 formation. No tight end. Creates a little room for Larry Cascone to lunge across the 35-yard line. He is down to the 33.
I think if I was watching film on Larry as an opposing coach, one of the many things I would say about him is for a bigger back, he moves left and right pretty well.
Yeah.
His lateral movements are good and good enough to put someone on their heels.
Right.
And then he puts his shoulder down.
Yep, or make that first guy miss, put a shoulder into the second defender. Yeah.
It's a good combo.
Right.
It really is.
2nd and 9. Going to try Cascone again, but Benton was ready for that. Good penetration by the interior D line. They throw the sophomore running back for a 2-yard loss.
I think we're going to see maybe some offensive razzle-dazzle or mix it up. But I think from what we saw the last game and the game before, Larry's earned these carries.
Right.
And continues to earn them.
Actually, a 1-yard loss on that last carry, so it's 3rd and 10.
Nobody seems to want to go anywhere.
Right, yeah. We're staying in the middle of the field for the most part here.
The goal is for you and I not to have the best views. Oh, boy. Ball.
Quick, heavy pressure applied by the near side defensive end, Brett Henderson, and he tosses our QB for a hefty loss back into our own territory. Here comes the punt team.
I think the next play call should be Vinny and shotgun, a delay, and run it up the middle and slow these ends down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, and something to be said, too, for, maybe get Vinny a little, kind of get him in the field, get him in the flow.
Right.
He's a good runner himself.
And physical.
Give him a little chances at success. So Stanley Yates drops this punt inside the 30-yard line. Touched up by Nick Landreth. Benton will get possession at their own 29-yard line. So I want to say thank you to Echo Select. Warrior Pride Booster Club would like to thank Echo Select for their support. Whatever you need when it comes to IT for your business, Echo Select is committed to providing the right technology, talent, and solutions for you. Echo Select, the talent behind the technology. 1st and 10, Benton. Rich under center. Gives to Rush. Rush tries to cut back. Not much doing on either side of the Warrior defense. He's brought down for no gain by Ryland Kuhn and Ty Ward.
You know, we're at the end of the first quarter, and I think both teams are still trying to figure out what we want to work.
Right. What will work.
Yeah, I mean, we're playing that middle third of the field both ways.
Right.
You know?
So that will be it for the first quarter. My goodness, hard to believe that didn't take long. So we'll get reset here, and Booster Club would also like to thank Forvis for their support. Forvis uses its forward vision to deliver unmatched client experiences. This forward vision is reflected in the unique company name, Forvis, which represents their focus on preparing their clients for what's next. With more than 5,400 dedicated professionals, Forvis offers comprehensive assurance, tax advisory, and wealth management services. Forvis, anticipating what's ahead to help you thrive when it arrives. And we'd also like to thank North Star Realty for their support. North Star Realty is dedicated to, what are they dedicated to? They're dedicated to understanding your goals and handling your home sale or purchase. North Star Realty has experience with home buying, selling, building, and renovating. North Star Realty is committed to delivering a remarkable home buying or selling experience. North Star Realty, dedicated to helping you find your dream home today. You know, I was kind of stumbling on that read, Dave. You know why? Because I'm not used to having help. Got my man Jack Chirpick over here, and I kept glancing over, looking like I need to show him what to do, and he's already got it. He's a step ahead of me.
He really is doing a great job. But, you know, it's funny. I should do it more online, but I brag about you a lot. But what people don't know is the more you multitask, the better you get because you just get in a flow.
Right, because I get, well, and I get, I'm used to, but anyway, I got to get used to, take some help here.
You're the running back who wants 10 balls in a row.
Thanks, Dave. I appreciate it.
You know, get in rhythm.
Jackson Rich with the option keeper. Ball is loose. Jackson Rotterman recovers. Touchdown, SPX Rotterman.
With a defensive touchdown. Come on, really?
That's his third of the year.
I mean, he might be leading the city.
Leading the nation, probably. So Jackson Rich tried the a little option keeper on that far side. Ball got pulled out. It looks like when Kuhn, I think, was bringing him down from behind. Ball got loose. I'm not sure. We were blocked off. Rich might have been trying to pitch. Ball got loose, and it finds the ball magnet, right? Jackson Rotterman.
But you're talking about like two wrestlers. Like it's a tap game. Tap it in. Go get the ball.
Right, exactly.
I'll pull this guy down because Ryland can do that against most people in the world. And Jackson says, I'll clean it up.
I saw those two driving to Cascone's when I came here to help Laura Johannes set up the upper deck party. Those two were leaving, and Ryland's looked like a little S10 maybe.
I don't know.
Couple of big boys in a little truck.
Couple of sophomores that we say, let's hope they're good drivers.
Right. Manis, good snap. Irvy, good hold. And Julian Abella puts through that PAT to make it 10-zip SPX with 11:49 to go in the second quarter. So, hey, we're not getting that rhythm offensively, but, boy, we've got it defensively, Dave.
Yeah, and that matters. That's
right.
Defense wins.
That's a big part of it.
You know, I just saw Jimmy Perlick pumping like he's, Sammy Hagar or somebody like that. And it made me think of his brother and the Christmas tree he brought out for homecoming.
Yes.
I mean, I feel complete now. We have our Christmas tree.
John Perlick bringing up the alumni blue and gold Christmas tree. We need to get a picture of that.
Yeah, it didn't go so well at the state championship a couple years ago.
Right.
But there was nothing better than being down there and you're in this dark parking lot and there's a tree on top of a car.
Like a beacon.
It was
like
awesome.
Like a beacon in the wilderness of Wardsville, Missouri.
You didn't have to know where the Pius people were parking. It was fantastic.
And John brings some good buffalo wings, too.
Yeah.
From what I hear. Was it not John? Oh, Jimmy brought them.
Jimmy.
Yeah. The Perlick family gourmand. Jimmy Perlick. Whoa, just got a push from behind, a violent push from behind. Speaking of homecomings, the St. John boys entering the press box.
Perfect timing.
My man Stephen St. John and his favorite son, Phil St. John.
There's a ranking.
Ball is loose. Oh, brother.
Oh, boy.
Benton return man shoots out of a gaggle of Warriors there, but he's brought down by Turner White. Is the Cardinal return man Landon Stallsworth. Boy, that was crazy. So the ball was just sitting there, live ball, of course, on the kickoff.
How many plays? That's the third play. We've saw 2 of the 3.
We had it surrounded, and Stallsworth picks it up and exploits a big gap in the Warrior coverage there.
This is a little bit better than the NFL game the other night. I promise you that. But we're seeing some things we didn't dial up.
No. It seems like every week we uncover something new here. So, well, speaking of homecomings, as I mentioned, that violent push that I received in the back just a couple minutes ago is from the pride of, 90.
Hey, we are sexy, we are mighty, we're the class of 1990.
1990.
Right?
My man.
Come on, Brett.
Stephen St. John joining the booth. Right in time for a Benton timeout.
Yeah, boy.
Let's analyze that.
Who wrote those lyrics?
Yeah.
It's you know what? I'm happy to be here. How beautiful is this stadium now?
What a change, huh?
Unbelievable.
It's a little different than 1990.
I was just going to say, the mighty 90, yeah. Things have changed in, 32 years. My goodness.
So is the weight room still in the trailer behind the physical science classroom or no?
No, that's been upgraded too.
Right.
I don't know what happened to that trailer.
I'd like to buy that trailer if I could get my hands on that. That would
And
be
destroy
fantastic.
it?
Yeah. Well,
Cleanse yourself of
That's exactly.
some bad memories. Yeah, a lot of changes for sure, no doubt. But yeah, Stephen, you've been around a long time. You've seen a lot. Your boys went through here. You've got girls on the way.
let me tell you, the St. John twins are in 8th grade at St. Gabe's.
Right.
They come to every game. This is their social calendar is built around St. Pius football. And so I'm here, although I cannot sit with them or be within 20 feet of them
Right.
at any game.
Well, I'm glad you've got that you understand that.
You have the dad card.
That
That's
doesn't
right.
that doesn't really change either.
Wait till the texting is yes, no.
Rich gives to Rush. He gets across the 35, brought down by a trio of Warriors, Kuhn, Moley, and Irvy. Irvy comes out of that pile with the ball, but they did call Rush down. It's going to make it 2nd and 8 for the Cardinals. Timeout on the field.
I thought I saw you playing on the Little Warrior field behind us before you came up.
You know, I'm not playing on any field. I'm undergoing back surgery Monday morning, so that's right. I'm old.
Oh.
But you know what? It's a good thing.
This is going to fix it.
It's
gonna
going to fix
change
it,
things.
and I'm going to be, I'm going to be walking without a limp for the first time in several months. So I'm all good.
And then you'll be out playing.
Then I'll
on
be
the
out
field.
there playing
All
tackle.
right.
That's right.
Perfect. Mix it up.
Oh, ball's on the ground.
Give to Stallsworth.
So are you going to be out of anesthesia so you can watch the Monday night game?
That's exactly right. That's
You timed
that's
this
what they say.
appropriately?
Yes, it's going to be a euphoric experience. They say for me to watch Monday Night Football. So it's going to be a little different. It's going to be in 3D.
Chemically aided
Right.
euphoria?
Yeah, let's
All
go.
right.
I could have used that watching Thursday Night Football last night, like
Oh,
you said.
man.
I had nightmares about that game.
Wow.
3rd and 8 for Benton. Rich with the fake. Flushed out by Arena.
Got him.
He's going to try far side corner route. Can't reel it in.
He had him.
Denver Doman, senior tight end.
Yeah, mark that down. That was 6.
Yeah. I don't know where this game's going to end, but Benton is definitely going to leave us with some of the better football names. Denver Doman.
Denver Doman.
Bishop Rush.
Right.
I mean, when it's all said and done, we won't know how tall anybody is before
Right.
we know their names. Steven, I don't know if you know, but apparently at Benton, weight is more important than height because there is no height on here.
They also
You know?
believe in small fonts. I need glasses to read that roster.
We're just making it up.
1-by-3 formation. 4th and 8 here for Benton.
Middle screen.
Doman, flag on the play. Doman's brought down quickly by Rotterman and Moley.
52 finishes blocks. You see that?
Yep.
That's pretty good.
Yep, he's a whistle-to-whistle player, that's for sure. So ball spotted just inside the 30. We'll have to see what results of this flag here.
You know, Steven, the kind of our running joke, and I know you're up here and you just kind of stay in the stands and do your thing and relax and watch the game. But every week we come up here and it's like, what's new? Like we now have stairs. We were like at the tarmac the last 4 weeks, climbing upstairs. Now we got real stairs.
Oh, it's unbelievable.
It's something else, really.
So the flag gets waved off. It'll be a turnover on downs. Ball goes to SPX. So, yeah, you're right, Dave. There's something new every week. We get closer and closer to finally getting this project put to bed. New video board looking good. We add more controls there. If you look to your right there, Dave, see that little camera? I call that the Dave Mosh press box camera.
Oh, boy. Right.
That'll be on eventually.
That's right.
You'll be able to see us in all our glory here.
I better get to zone 6.
Right.
See, that's pay-per-view. The donors got to come up with something big to see you guys in here, all right?
We'll put that camera behind a paywall, so to speak. First down give goes to Cascone. He picks up 4 yards. It's 2nd and 6.
I'm guessing your broadcast booth and your day-to-day work, Steven's a little more organized than what we have here. Brett's got us using the old stuff until the new stuff is fully ready.
Right.
So it's going to be like a whole new experience for us once that happens.
I won't have to get here at 5 o'clock anymore and set up. I'll just plug in my headset and go.
And often not hide in the parking lot, avoiding coming up here at 5 o'clock.
Ross gives to Cood. Not much of a hole for Dom Cood.
Oh, no.
Ball is stripped. Benton's going to return this. Touchdown, Benton. So as Dom Cood was fighting to break free from the Cardinal defense, it looks like that was Stallsworth. Landon Stallsworth reached in, fished that ball out of Dom's hands, and took it to the house.
Okay,
Strip and score.
I think we've seen enough odd things in a half.
Man, add that to the list, Dave.
Wow.
Good night. So 2 defensive touchdowns here tonight. 10-6, PAT pending here for the Cardinals. Class of 97 better watch out there. They're having a little reunion party in the field house.
Don't hook it.
Whistle blows the play down. Flag near side linesman. Offsides SPX.
So when do you get to watch your son perform again?
He's actually playing Richie, class of 2015.
That's right.
He's got a gig in St. Louis tomorrow. I will not be making that trip, but he's going to be playing at a Falls Festival down at P&L on October 15th, so a week from Saturday.
Awesome. Will you be out and about by then again?
We'll see.
The goal?
That's the hope.
Good.
High snap is brought down and drilled off the face of the field house, but no good. Score remains 10-6, SPX, 9:25 to go in the second quarter. So we'll get set up for the kickoff here, and Booster Club would definitely like to thank its partner, local McDonald's owner-operator, the Ward Organization. Did you know no one provides more first-time jobs than McDonald's? To find your next or maybe your first employment opportunity, stop by the Ward Organization's Northland McDonald's location at I-35 and Shoto for details.
You guys also got the adult Happy Meal yet? Either one of you? I'm going to go there and get an adult Happy Meal.
The Wards could set you up. What's
the Wards?
Well, the Wards, please send me one. I'd love to have one, please.
What is in the adult Happy Meal?
You can get it with a Big Mac, or not that I've studied this, or a 10-piece chicken McNugget, and they give you a toy. Which, you know what? It takes us back to our youth.
You got me worried, though. It's called
no, but the toys
adult.
From our days.
Hey, that's
I don't know.
It's an action figure. How about that?
I think it's an action figure from our days.
Yeah, see? There you go.
You know, you'll probably get like the Hamburglar.
Yeah. Or like Grimace. I don't know what Grimace was, but
Purple Blob.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I think I'll have to text Kevin Ward and say I got a halftime job for you.
Kevin's got the Warrior text line. He could check in with us here. You got me worried, Steven.
Hey.
Adult Happy Meal. I don't even know where you're going with this.
Neither do I, but I want one. Going home with it, hopefully, if Kevin Ward's listening.
Grant Red fields this at his own 10. He's got an opening and going to be brought down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Well, that Warrior text line goes both ways. We might have to place a DoorDash order through Kevin Ward right now.
Yeah. What is the address of the field here?
One Warrior way. We'll go with that.
Right. So sophomore QB Vinny Ross brings in the play call from offensive coordinator Benny Palmentary. SPX will start this offensive possession at their own 29-yard line. Still trying to find that rhythm, find that momentum offensively.
We need it here.
Yeah. So Vinny in the gun, flanked by Larry Cascone. Calls Larry's number. Larry cuts back across the 30, lunges for an extra yard or 2.
I don't think Larry watches film on his Uncle Dave here running. I think he said I could do a little bit better.
Larry picks up 4, makes it 2nd and 6.
I'm not going to call the plays, but I wouldn't mind seeing a fullback come in, give Vinny an extra blocker, and let's air one out to Grant or something.
Yeah,
See if we can out.
take the top off.
Yeah, give Vinny a little help. We could do it with Reed here.
1-by-2 formation. Reed and McCann split out at the bottom of your screen. Max Irby in motion. Give to Larry Cascone. He lunges and dives across the 45-yard line. Move the sticks. First down, SPX.
And that's why I stay up here.
They're not doing anything that you say, Dave.
And they should.
And look at the success.
But with that kind of hole from the offensive line, I think all 3 of us would have picked up double-digit
right.
yards there, so.
Even with your bad back.
Well, yeah, 7 or 8 yards maybe. But credit the offensive line there. That was a massive hole.
For sure. Left to right, O-line tonight. Carl Moley, Tommy Wassinger, Ty Ward, Rylan Kuhn on the right side, and Ben Perlick at right tackle.
There's more Perlicks?
There's one. Look at this.
They're everywhere.
My goodness.
Jimmy over here, Ben down there.
Oh.
Turner White makes the first man miss. Can't elude that second Cardinal defender. He's going to lose a couple yards, make it 2nd and 12. Turner shows that elusiveness and that burst, but Cardinal D strung him out there, just nowhere to go. I always wonder if people hear Jimmy clapping and giving high fives in the background.
I did. You know what I heard when
He's
I was
a noisy clock guy.
Steve and I missed last week, and those guys, Jimmy and Carl, did a great job, so I'm surprised they invited me back this week. But I kept hearing like,
Yeah.
And that I thought it was great.
Jimmy's mic skills.
No, it's dad skills.
Right.
Got a kid out there.
That's true.
And
It was his first time watching Ben get the start.
I thought it was appropriate because all of us want to bite our tongues and say something. And he
I
just
know.
did the I thought it was very solid.
The last time I was in the booth was the St. James game last year, and I thought, well, they're never going to invite me back.
Yeah, we've tried to forget that
A
game.
lot of people blamed me
Wasn't
for
your
that.
fault.
Were
Well,
you
yeah,
there?
right.
Tell the emails.
You
that
were
I got.
You were not in the booth last week when it happened again.
Well, there.
3rd and 11 for the Warriors. 2-by-2 formation. We're going to try to spread out that Cardinal defense. Ross and Cascone in the backfield. Ross rolls out.
Oh, good idea.
Can't connect. Pass intended for Max Irby.
Athletic effort there.
Yeah.
You know, you go back to you had all the Rosses sitting down when you said, all the Rosses come through here. We've had
Right.
one quarterback.
Yeah, that's right. 15 Rosses have played football at Pius.
14 of them were lumberjacks.
And then Vinny could run and throw, so he played quarterback. Oh my gosh!
You want them on your team. I know that. All of them.
That's right. That reminds me of a picture that Cheryl sent me earlier here today. We'll have to pull this up. Flag on the play, whistles it down. So Chris Ross wasn't able to make the game tonight, but he wanted to try to show his Warrior spirit. Check out that deer. It's a good-looking buck.
Oh, wow.
With a nice SPX hat.
That's good.
False start against the Warriors.
Here's a St. Pius connection. So we get to listen to Stephen a lot, right?
Sure.
That's what I enjoy doing. But I don't ever look out and see people I've interviewed. And here's a St. Pius guy, Grant Gavin, that you interviewed in the
That's
days.
right.
He's right
Oh,
here.
nice.
You know, I enjoyed listening to that.
One of my favorite kids ever to graduate from Pius.
He keeps putting out the effort, doesn't he?
Stanley Yates puts this punt deep inside Cardinal territory. It's going to get down by Nick Landreth inside the 15. Call it the 13-yard line. Nice job, Stanley.
You know, we can look it up on Twitter, but what I love about Grant, and I don't even personally know Grant, if you go to his Twitter account, he talks about he led the rebounds
Right.
for St. Pius. I mean, he's a professional baseball pitcher, but he talks about his rebounding days.
That's right.
Gotta love it.
Yeah, Robbie showed me that one time. Yeah, I remember that.
And he was the quarterback when my son Richie played back in the day.
Just great athlete all the way around. And not to one-up Grant, but his sister may be the best singer
That's right.
in the city.
Oh, my gosh, yes.
When she sings the national anthem, nobody moves.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Anna Gavin, yeah.
Oh, it's incredible.
Big play coming up, too. The Sound of Music coming up here at Pius in about a month.
Oh,
Rich looking to throw. Charlie Davis
how'd he get
pressures Ty Ward right on his back. And Reed McCann this is a 50-50 ball, so it's going to go to the offense.
Come on.
Reed McCann and Adrian Bird both shared possession there. Ty goes to the runner, right?
I think I'm going to give Reed 25 yards in receiving yards there. And
They'll
we'll give the other guy,
give it the rest to Bird.
You're the stat guy. We'll see how it comes out later.
The ball was in the air forever. 4 guys had a chance at that.
Right.
Yeah.
And 2 guys had a chance at a sack.
Right.
Well, plus the safety.
You said there was a big play coming up. You said Sound of Music, but that was a big play. A heck of a prediction.
He was worried about how you're going to solve a problem like Maria.
Oh, nicely done, Mosh. Rush picks up about 3 yards, brought down by Ward and Kuhn. 2nd and 7.
If my parents are listening, they would have appreciated that reference to how many times they made me watch The Sound of Music.
Are you complaining? That's
Loved
my
every
favorite.
second of it.
Okay, thank you very much,
His
Dave.
name really is Bishop Rush?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
Number 8.
I thought that was like one of Coach Simone's third down blitz packages.
With a good Catholic spin to it.
right.
It's Bishop Rush.
Everyone, Bishop Rupp, let's go.
He brings the parochial side of St. Joseph Benton.
Right. Churches it up.
That's good. Oh, boy.
Inside give. It's going to be right at the line to gain. This might be worthy of a measurement. He might be a foot shy, though. Nope, they're going to eyeball it, call it 3rd and a foot.
Yeah, not only does Bishop have a good name, but he's a player.
Yeah, we've seen him for a couple years now, Dave,
Yeah.
and
We don't just talk about his name because we like it.
nope, he's an offensive threat, that's for sure.
He gets it on the stat sheet.
All right, so that spot got adjusted just a little bit, and the Cardinals did enough to move the sticks. 1st down, Benton. Ball spotted at the Benton 42. Sort of a wing T look here. Rush is going to try to cut back. Nothing doing, though. At the bottom of that pile is sophomore linebacker Jackson Rotterman.
Brett, I got a text from Brett Bailey. He's got his Royal Scout team down in Florida, but he's checking in,
nice.
listening to your golden tones, and pretty much said, shut my mic down and give it to Steven. I get that
You've been
often.
bumped.
Hey, I know where I fit in.
Brett's ruthless, too.
Yeah.
He'll just tell you.
Now you know how Nate Bucati feels every morning.
Rich looking to throw. He's going to get brought down by Rylan Kuhn. Sophomore D lineman.
That internal clock was shut off. He had to know a backside DN was coming.
Right.
And he's lucky he held on to the ball because he had the ball out there unprotected getting ready to try to complete the pass, and he got hit.
So Jackson Rich gets the play call in from Benton Cardinal coach Kevin Keaton.
Get a stop here, and then you got time to get a score before halftime and go into halftime with some momentum. Let's go.
Yep.
Especially because the halftime is lengthy with the homecoming festivities. It's
Right.
a good time to have an extra lead.
Exactly. Get some momentum. Rich looking to throw.
Backside. Yeah, he just.
Braden Marshall's going to bring him down. Getting off the field on 3rd down. Nice job, junior DN Braden Marshall.
We say a lot of things each week. Jackson Rodman makes a big play, and Braden Marshall always hits someone hard at least once or twice.
He
a
does.
game.
It always seems like it's backside too, boy.
And
He's sneaky.
timely.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Great time there. Yeah, Steven and Dave, you guys set up the game situation there. That's exactly what we needed.
Now we need the returner and Turner.
Ooh.
Here we go.
You are hot tonight, Dave. Turner White.
This is our human joystick about to return the ball.
Back to
All right, here we
return.
go.
Let's hope he gets it.
See if he can do his Dante Hall impression.
He is quick. A little short.
Not
maybe.
going to get a chance at this one. This is a roller. It's going to settle right around the Pius 30-yard line, 1st and 10 SPX, with 2:12 to go on the clock.
There's no question opposing teams and the defense like, where'd that kid go?
So the Warrior Pride Booster Club would like to thank its partners, Zone 6 Fitness, for their support. Zone 6 Fitness in North Kansas City provides top-of-the-line equipment and dedicated personnel. Zone 6 Fitness will help you set attainable goals and help you achieve those goals, whether it's weight loss, muscle growth, increased endurance, or anything else. Zone 6 Fitness will help get you there. Zone 6 Fitness, your journey starts in the zone.
Stephen, I don't know if it's appropriate, but when you come out of surgery, if Kevin Ward's in your hospital room with an adult Happy Meal,
I'm in.
Just know, is it McNuggets or cheeseburger? What are we looking for?
I'll take the Big Mac.
Oh, yeah.
Sack Attack Big Mac, all right?
Ross in the shotgun.
Go get it.
Pass intended for Reed McCann's going to go incomplete, 2nd and 10.
The fellas at A10 are trying to get me to agree to, when I come out of surgery, to call in live from the recovery room. Which that could be there could be too many truths told at that point. So
I will be changing my calendar to be sure I'm available to listen in.
That's right.
Put Marco on the delay if that comes together.
I can hear it now. Carl,
finger on the button.
Carl Corrado says all Roma Bakery trucks stop and listen in.
That's right.
This is good radio right here.
Draw play to Cascone. Boy, he's brought down hard by Denver Doman, just shy of the 35-yard line. Make it 3rd and 6.
Let me just say this. I am very disappointed when I signed in here. All the alumni signed in. I'm the only 1990 graduate that has signed in tonight.
Boo.
I better not be the only one here.
Boo,
no
mighty 90.
There's got to be some others.
Ross looking to throw far side. Connects with Max Irvy, but I think Max, had a foot out of bounds, so that is incomplete. Make it 4th and 6. About a minute 38 to go on the clock here. Punt team comes on for SPX.
Well, now we're in the role reversal. Now Benton's going to see if they can change that tone.
Right, exactly. And timeout situation, I do believe Benton has all 3. They're in a good position here. Potentially. We've seen Stanley bomb some of these punts, though. He could very easily put this inside the 15.
Kind of hoping Steven gets an opportunity to see our Steve Tasker make a play here.
Yes.
Number 5.
You remember Steve Tasker, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, he makes plays. Oh, tipped it. He tipped it.
So got a piece of that punt. It's going to settle up at about the 45-yard line.
Well, I don't know what Benton can dial up, but if they have something, now's the time.
Well, so Rich has shown a strong arm. It hasn't been the most accurate arm, but we know, based off of that play to Doman on that corner route, they can get behind the Warrior defense potentially here.
I think we talked about his internal clocks having a little bit of discussion. You know, is that he's got to get it going a little faster.
Right, yeah.
So why don't we roll him out?
Yeah.
See what he sees, either run or get it out.
Hey, it sounds like you're trying to help Benton here, Dave.
Yeah, what happened here? I thought he was going to give a key to St. Pius defensive stop.
What I'm getting at is Grant Red's about to make a pick.
Okay, here we go. There.
Rich in the shotgun. Looking to throw, as expected. Kuhn and Marshall with pressure.
There's your pick.
Max Irvy comes back to that ball, almost picks it off, but it falls out of bounds, incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Great pressure by the D line.
And you know what? Maybe 2 more incompletes, then St. Pius will get another chance here at a 2-minute drill.
Right. Just, 10 seconds went off the clock there. About a minute 21 to go here in the half.
Got an arm, but he holds on to the ball too long sometimes.
Too long.
And so maybe a hit, fumble, return, something like that.
That's why I think I'd run him and see if we can hit him.
2-by-2 formation for Benton. Rich looking to throw, pressured again by Kuhn.
Oh, pick it.
Ball is up and falls incomplete. Pass intended there for Landon Stallsworth. Carl Moley on the coverage. Minute 16 to go. Yeah, so you got me thinking here. This is 3rd down, 3rd and 10. Benton hasn't moved the ball. They're down 4. You know, Coach Keaton from Benton's thinking, if we can't move the ball, let's at least get out of here. Limit the damage, right?
I already hear, from up here, I can hear Coach Sony saying, we're calling the timeout the second we can.
Yeah, if they run here. Okay,
Yeah.
So here's a timeout. Looks like that was called by Benton. Coach Keaton wants to think about it a little bit. I don't blame him.
No, I think if I were Coach Palminteri, I'd have my first play ready.
Should be. All right, so Booster Club would like to thank some of our members, the Lewis family, Vince and Lindsay Ross, the Jim and Cheryl Ross family, Louie and Pam Smither, the Muck family, the Lanyo family, the King family, the Duran family, Ryan Springer, the Langdon family, Richard Booth, Greg and Amy Ringel, the Mosh family. Nice job, Dave. The Bailey family, the Rumsey family, the Wagners, Whole Harvest, Bob and Linda Falco Brandon, class of 71 for Linda, and Slater Real Estate. Thank you very much for your support.
I got to get a selfie up here in
You
the
better.
up here in the booth.
So, Steve and I told Brett, one of the great up-and-coming radio guys in this area, I think, is your intern Namdi.
Cool.
Nice St. Pius grad. I thought Namdi did a great job for you guys.
I would agree, Dave, for sure.
I wish Namdi would have been on the field to help make that tackle.
Rich moves the sticks, needed 10 yards. He picked up 11, 1st and 10 for Benton.
And that's a great point because Namdi, former homecoming king
There you go.
at St.
Right.
Pius, and one of my interns, and already clearly on a path to be more successful than me by the time he's 25. And I've asked him very politely not to take my job too soon. I got girls, I got double tuition coming up next year. You hear that, Mr. Monachino? Take it easy on me, all right? I promote you.
2 men in motion here. This play will get whistled down, illegal procedure.
I thought you were going with a play on words. 2 men, like too many.
Yeah, they were getting creative. They were digging into their CFL playbook.
If I could draw up 87, that looks like about a 6'4", 220
Yeah,
type of guy.
Denver Doman's a big dude.
Yes.
He can move, that's for sure. So you mentioned homecoming here. It's a special day in the Sharp family. Kathy's birthday, October 7th. Remember how I talked about making people mad and embarrassing people?
Oh, boy.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Her students are going to like this.
Take a look at that.
Oh, wow, that's a good picture.
Kathy. Looks like Andy Mortellero there, homecoming of yesteryear.
Andy Mortellero looks surprised that he's in a picture. Right? Did someone not tell him he was at homecoming?
He does look
He looks
a little bit caught off guard there. Happy birthday, Kat. Love you. All right. Hope you're good. Jackson Rich.
Nice. Great hit. Carl Moley.
Pass to Bishop Rush is interrupted by Carl Moley.
Steven, some people win the lottery. Some people, find a yacht somewhere. You just won because Kevin Ward just responded. He can get what he wants.
Oh, nice.
Boom.
I think it's a winner.
Ask and you shall receive. Huh?
Yes.
Winner, McDonald's dinner.
Adult Happy Meal.
I think you're ready.
Let us know what Kevin brings.
I can't wait.
2nd and 10 for the Cardinals.
Oh,
Rich looking to throw. He's got time. That time is taken up by Kuhn.
pick it.
Ball is loose.
He got it.
He got it.
Tipped. Picked off by Reed McCann.
17 and a half.
So Rich had plenty of time to throw there. Finally got pressure right at the end by Kuhn. Ball gets tipped around. Reed McCann comes down with it. 17 seconds to go here for the good guys.
And he took a huge hit right when he released the football.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll hand it to Jackson Rich. He has showed some courage in the pocket.
He's walking over and saying, God, that hurt.
Let's see if we can add some insult to injury here. Warriors should have all 3 timeouts, 17 seconds to work with here, and a 4-point lead. Max Irvy in at QB.
Looking for a player.
Luke Thompson motion.
Put the ball to him. He's ready.
That's Kevin's boy, Kevin and Liz's boy. Larry Cascone gets his number called. He surges across the 30-yard line down at the 33.
We're not taking it.
And it looks like we are going to be content to take this 4-point lead into the locker room. And that's all she wrote, boys. All right, 10-6 lead here. Homecoming 2022. SPX is up.
For what it's worth, Steven, last time you were in the booth, we were way down.
Well, see,
So
things have gotten better.
Yeah, things are getting brighter.
Karma is turning here in the press box. All right, so kind of a long halftime here. Should be a 20-minute homecoming halftime. A lot of festivities here. So we will hit mute, take a little break. Steven, thanks for the time. Appreciate it, my man.
Thank you for having me, and I'm hoping later on after the game to get a picture with my favorite player, Stevie Sharp, and also, who has been hired as my business manager in 10 years. And so,
smart move.
If you could set that up, please let me know.
Yeah, not a problem. We'll see you down in the corner of the end zone there, Steven. We'll get that picture.
You get his jersey.
That's right.
Maybe he'll trade jerseys with you.
I'll give him my hoodie. See what I said.
Nice. All right, guys, we're hitting mute. We'll take a little break. We'll see you in about 20 minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your regionally undefeated St. Pius X Commies to the center of the field for a halftime performance. The Commies are coached by Mallory Kissinger. Good luck, ladies. The music is on. Good evening and welcome all guests and alumni to our 2022 Lights, Camera, Action Homecoming. We would like to take this time to introduce our SPX court, followed by the crowning of the 2022 King and Queen. We begin with our first sophomore attendant, Kendra Roberts. Kendra is being escorted by her parents, Colleen and David Roberts. Kendra has played soccer 1 year and is a member of the Pep Club. Kendra won the 2022 Rookie of the Year award, and Kendra was also named Most Valuable Player in Soccer. Kendra's career-changing role would not be as an actress, it would be making her dream soccer team, which is the U.S. National Women's Soccer Team, and leading them to the World Cup. If she could pick a genre, it would be action/adventure, like Marvel, because she loves to play sports with intense prejudice against her opponents. Kendra Roberts. Tavion Anthony is our second sophomore attendant. Tavion is being escorted by her friends Ireland and Elizabeth. Her parents were unable to attend. While at Pius, Tavion has been a part of choir, track, and basketball this year. Tavion's career-changing role would definitely have to be me in a funny/scary movie, kind of like the movie Scary Movie 1. She would most likely die first, but that's fine. The genre of the movie would have to be comedy/thriller because Tavion feels like she is really funny and outgoing. She genuinely enjoys making people laugh. She feels like her screaming and running from a clown would make people laugh. She's already scared of the dark and clowns, so the acting part shouldn't be a problem. Tavion Anthony. For our junior court candidates, we have Giannina DiMartino. Giannina is being escorted by her parents, Tanya and Joe Carl DiMartino. During Giannina's time here at St. Pius, she has become a member of the Pep Club, tutoring on Wednesday mornings. She is an SPX ambassador. Giannina has also played basketball and ran on the track team. Giannina is one of the founding members of our first ever women's golf team. She has made a honor roll every semester at St. Pius.
Nice to meet you.
Giannina would star in a drama called My Best Friends Are Famous. In the movie, Jackie Kennedy, Audrey Hepburn, Dolly Parton, Priscilla Presley, and the Queen of England would be her best friend. Her favorite part would be that she could borrow clothes from each fashion icon's closet, and she would also attend the most lavish balls with the Queen, go see concerts with Dolly and Elvis, have dinners with Audrey, and go to other social events with JFK and Jackie. Although her life would be luxury, in the movie she would highlight the importance of having class, respect, and elegance, which she believed played an important role in the success of this famous icon's life. Giannina DiMartino. Our next junior candidate is Mary Lucanati. Mary is here with her parents, Bill and Catherine Lucanati. This is Mary's second year on the track team. She is on the academic team, an ambassador, and on campus leadership. Mary has played volleyball and has been on the track and field team. She has been on the 800, has received the Eddie Garcia Memorial Scholarship and the Citizenship Award, along with academic awards in world history, Spanish, religion, and sports. Mary's breakout acting role is being to play a mother in a women's children. Because she loves children, there is a chance she has no kids. This role will be a part of comedy as well as life without her. Mary Lucanati. And for our 2022 Homecoming Queen and King candidates, Annie DeFeo is our first Queen candidate. Annie is escorted by her parents, Frank DeFeo and Kelly Jo DeFeo. Annie's time at St. Pius has been spent on the volleyball and the softball team. She is a member of the Euro staff. She has received all academic letters since her freshman year. She has earned a certificate of excellence in geometry and algebra 2. She has her varsity letter in softball. Annie would like to have the lead role in Mamma Mia. It is one of her favorite movies. She would love to be in Greece and plan her own wedding. She would also get to sing and dance all the time. The movie would revolve all around her planning her wedding with her mom and her family. It would be so much fun. Annie DeFeo.
Although if you guys go to
our first Queen candidate.
So the high school plays at the college down there.
Our first Queen candidate is Danny Bird.
You feel
Danny
Bird! Yeah! Danny! I love you!
And has wrestled for 2 years. If Danny was to star in a movie, it would be a comedy, how-to movie called How to Not Really Be That Bad.
What a guy.
He feels he'll be the star because this is all he can come up with. Out summer 2020.
I'll show you a picture. I did
Danny
Danny Bird.
very beautiful. Yeah.
Deep cut.
Oh, there you go. I love that, man.
I love him.
Our next Queen candidate is Antonia Romano. Antonia is being escorted by her parents, Janine and Andrew Romano. Antonia is a St. Andrew the Apostle graduate.
Danny!
She has played soccer for 1 year,
Danny!
and is a member of Varsity team.
Danny! Yeah! I love you, Danny!
Which qualifies them to go to state. If Antonia can land a career-changing role, it would be her own reality TV show covering her and her family's daily lives.
Oh, yes. Hola, senor! Senor! Hola!
This show would be considered a
Wow.
drama because of its
Hola! ¿Cómo está?
Antonia Romano. Next we have Ryan Hansen. Ryan is supported by his parents, Scott and Ryan has been on the SPX baseball team and was a member of the 2021 state championship team. He was named first and second in all districts in baseball. Ryan also has played basketball and is a member of the National Honor Society and has been on the President's Honor Roll the last 3 years. Ryan's career-changing role will be to play Benton the Jet Rodriguez from the Cardinals because he is the star and that is one of his favorite movies. This movie will be action and comedy. The movie will be action and comedy because he likes having fun and not taking anything seriously. Ryan. Next queen candidate is Cadence Seidman. Cadence is escorted by her parents, Jason and Stephanie Seidman. While Cadence has been here at St. Pius, she has been on the principal's honor roll all 4 years. She has played volleyball, soccer, and has been a boys basketball manager. She is an ambassador and has been on the tribe. Cadence would like to be Elle Woods from Legally Blonde because she perseveres to law school when everyone doubts her and she does it with a smile on her face. This movie will be a comedy because she's always trying to make smart. Cadence Seidman.
I didn't realize it was really waving at top. That's probably the reason why. He's like, that jacket is just waving at me while speeding.
Our next king candidate is Braden McPhee. Braden is being escorted by his parents, Mark and Summer McPhee. Since Braden has been at St. Pius, he has played football both years. He has been on the honor roll, MEC conference champ, Class 3 district champ, MEC all-conference first team defensive specialist, Class 3 state runner-up 2021. If Braden was given his career-changing acting role, it would be in a sequel to Napoleon Dynamite. He feels the world would benefit greatly from the second Napoleon Dynamite. Of course, this will be a comedy because it just wouldn't work on the Wild West. Braden McPhee. Our final queen candidate is Frances Shields. Frances is being escorted by her parents, David and Sarah Shields. Frances has been involved in volleyball for 4 years, varsity swim for 3 years, varsity track for 2 years, soccer for 1 year, tribe council for 4 years, and currently chief of the Gold Tribe. National Honor Society for 2 years, vice president of the Pep Club, pro-life,
Danny!
leader for 4
Yeah!
years, academic team for 1 year, ambassador for 3 years, and is currently
Who are these
commercial
people?
leader for the executive
Danny, I love Danny's awkward
designer for the
smile.
Pius Club
Oh,
for 2
Danny.
years as well.
Danny Burns! Yeah! Danny's right there. He's number 63. Danny's from Love
What are you talking about? Over 50 books in the series, and she is
Christian, what the fuck?
there's a lot in the fact that she's actually very curious and never backs out of her challenge. This movie would be a murder mystery full of plot twists because those are the best.
I mean, this is like cancel out then.
Our final king candidate is Johnny Windrow. Johnny is being escorted by his grandparents and dad, Joe Windrow. While at St. Pius, Johnny has played football for 4 years, theater for 3 years, Guatemala mission trip,
She's down there.
for 1 year.
I think that's her down there.
Is the White Tribe
Left.
chief.
Oh,
Johnny has been on the
That is Mary.
and he's a graduate of
I mean, I have no idea how girls even wear high heels. I wore high
Johnny's
heels.
career-changing acting role will be Spider-Man because he's been his favorite superhero since he
That's
knew
because you're a heavyweight.
Also, Spider-Man is awesome. The movie would be an action because that would make the most sense. Who doesn't like action?
So if I'm in
Johnny
heels
Windrow.
then?
Yeah, but if you're in dress shoes too, though, I mean,
Yeah, that's true. I think there's like insert
Before we
things.
announce this year's Homecoming Queen, we would like to welcome back the SPX 2021 Homecoming Queen, Nicolette Sansoni.
trying to, keep himself in fast forward.
Team Jack Mosh was unable to make it home from the zoo, but thank you for joining us for this special occasion.
Dude, there was Jack
And now for the winners.
Danny
Ladies
Burns!
and gentlemen,
It's gonna be
the
Danny Burns!
2022 Homecoming King is Danny Burns.
Danny Burns! Look at him! Look at him, Noah! Look at Danny Burns!
Go zoom in.
Hey, so Dad, they've been saying,
We are.
so they've been saying my name like constantly. I have no idea who happened to Mark.
All right, we got Danny. I swear, Danny looked like me when I was in high school, minus the hair. I mean, I had short hair, but
Yeah, no, man, you had a bowl cut.
no, that was when I was 5.
You had a fucking bowl cut.
In high school, I had a buzz cut.
Actually, that would work a lot better.
Like,
Oh my
literally,
God, bro,
he's
the
like
enemy
built the
team's
same way
sneaking
as
up
me,
behind
too.
the Hong Kong people.
They're gonna take him out.
Watch out, Danny.
They're gonna hit Danny with a double leg. No.
Hold on. I learned a lot of things from Danny.
Congratulations, Danny and Brandon. Thank you for coming everywhere.
I do know how.
I mean, I kind of.
There you go.
I do know how to properly load and.
I would have dropped them.
Hey, watch out!
It's all about the photos. Oh, you guys gotta go give him a clap now. Yeah, congratulate him and give him a clap.
Warm your hands up, Chris.
I'll warm my hands up with
There you go.
you. It's me.
Ow, ow, ow! They're showing the coach it. Oh. Coach Paul.
Guys, this is
Oh, look at him!
dang, Simone.
Holy fuck. I'm not dead, however.
Look at Cascone.
Tommy Cascone.
Why do these guys look like men in high school?
Oh my God!
Oh,
Yeah! Oh my god.
How did he get uglier in his
oh,
20s?
Chris, no mix the dress opposite.
That's Michael Jackson.
No, he's not that tall.
Right there. Rotate. I bet he thinks point with Johnny.
Yeah.
Bonadonna? What? Johnny Witherow. She won too?
Oh my gosh!
Red Sharp won?
What's Brett Sharp?
What a
Who
guy.
doesn't like Brett Sharp?
I want to look at that man.
No, we don't have Reddit. There's like Reddit,
Why don't you give me a can? Give me a good one.
Okay, I know, okay. 4 off the
All right, folks, welcome back. Getting ready to kick off second half action here. And while we have a break in the action, let's tell you about this week's Hustle Russell Award winner. This week it went to junior wide receiver and defensive back Grant Redd. And for those unfamiliar, the Hustle Russell Award is a weekly award that the SPX coaches give out in honor of former SPX football player Brandon Russell, class of 2000. This award goes to the hardworking unsung warrior of the week that gives extraordinary effort that might go unnoticed, all attributes that Brandon Russell embodied. So we'll go ahead and kick off second half action here, and I'll tell you a little bit more about what the coaches said about Grant Redd coming up. And Julian Abella is going to get a nice touchback here, just what we needed to start the second half. So here's what the coaches said about Grant Redd. He continues to give the Warriors a spark. It's not just his kickoff return ability he showed this past week, but his development as a leader is what the coaches really love in Grant. Grant has earned the trust of his coaches by doing the little things right. He puts the extra time in, focuses on his job, and is now even blocking well on the outside. so important for a receiver. And just like Brandon, Grant wins almost every sprint or shuttle run. And just when you think you are going to catch him, he finds another gear. We've seen it before. Congratulations, Grant. A well-deserved honor.
Oh. Well, and he's going to win the jump, too.
He can jump out of the gym for sure. So Adrian Bird gets that first down carry. He's brought down by Max Irvey. 2-yard loss. Going to bring up 2nd and 12. And that's going to move the sticks for the Cardinals. Nice run, Bishop Rush.
This game really could come down to now the halftime adjustment. What works?
Right.
In other words, hey, we just said we're committing to the run.
Yeah.
Or we're going to get someone outside. I'm real interested to see our Pius offensive adjustments.
Right. Yeah, you mentioned it early on in the first half, Dave. It felt like both teams were just really trying to figure out what was going to work, how to get that momentum.
When you're on the second half of the game, it's time to know the plan.
Right.
Or the adjusted plan.
Bird gets this carry.
Oh, nice.
He's strung out by Jackson Rotterman.
With help on the way.
Yeah, finished off by Dom Cood. Big loss for the Benton Cardinals.
Seven-yard loss, 2nd down, 17.
Second and 17 for the Cardinals. Rich looking to throw.
Oh, pick.
Almost a pick there by Jackson Rotterman. Looks like that pass was intended, for the big target, senior tight end Denver Dobin.
That ball had to be pretty high.
For Denver to climb the ladder and still not come up with it, that ball must have been about 12 feet off the ground. So 3rd and 17. Early on in third quarter action here. We're just under 10 minutes to play in the third quarter. Jackson Rich in the shotgun, flanked by Bishop Rush.
It's not there.
He's looking for Bird on the swing pass. He's got him. Bird's going to get angled out of bounds by Grant Red and Jackson Rotterman.
I feel like both quarterbacks on both sides, I feel like they're saying, let me get out of the pocket a little bit.
Right, yeah.
You know, let me see if there's an open lane somewhere.
Yeah.
See if someone finds open space for a hitch route.
Yeah.
Some 10-yard out.
Well,
something.
And both of these quarterbacks, athletic,
you know, they'll take some
able
yards.
to run, and I don't think I've seen either one of them tuck and run yet.
No, and they both can withstand a hit.
4th and 12. Ryan King pressures the punter, who hits a knuckleball straight up in the air. Fire, boys, fire. Get away from that. This is going to be about a 12-yard punt. Put the Warriors in excellent position for their first second half offensive possession.
The universal football call. Fire, fire. Don't be the guy who touches the ball.
Right. Yeah, that was a knuckleball, went straight up in the air. If that punter took any more time, Ryan King was going to block that. Which reminds me, hello to Grandma Mary Michaels,
Nice.
Portsmouth, Iowa.
Nice.
1st and 10 for the Warriors. Max Irby at quarterback. Little wildcat formation. Max calls his own numbers. Going to try that far side. Not much doing.
Get through.
But not for a lack of trying. Good night. I think 8 of the 11 Cardinal defenders had a shot at Max on that play. And he finally went down.
Did they all get 1/8 of a tackle?
My goodness.
I guess it'd be 1/8 of a sack.
Right, yeah.
Behind the line of scrimmage, right?
Behind the line, 2-yard loss.
So we're immediately saying one of the adjustments would be they're going to move some guys around, see what they can do, work different guys in and out of different positions, and see if they can get something to match up.
Right?
You know?
Yeah, you got to keep, find the right recipe, right?
Oh.
Irvy gives to Cascone. Larry's across the original line of scrimmage, plus an additional couple yards. Make it 3rd and 8 for the Warriors.
To be expected, but a good group of 2022s down there that we saw walking the stands.
Right.
Come back for their first homecoming.
Max Irvy is going to loft one to Reed McCann. Reed tries to come back. Nothing doing. Good coverage there by Adrian Bird.
Real good coverage.
Still, I think he had room to attack the line of scrimmage there.
Eight minutes ago.
4th and 4. Max Irvy connects with Luke Tomps.
Nice.
First down, Warriors. Irvy to Tomps.
Is that not a perfect
Fitting.
opportunity?
Very
Yes.
fitting, right.
Uncle Scott said, get one.
That's right. So Uncle Scott's actual nephew, real nephew, not a fake nephew like me.
Receiving a ball from a longtime Necco Raider.
That's right. Very fitting. That's right. A kid that Scott coached connects with his nephew Luke there. Very fitting tonight for sure. So 1st and 10, Warriors getting something rolling here offensively. Irvy in the shotgun. Cascone gets the
Nice.
carry.
Oh.
Nice block by Tommy Wassinger. Is going to spring Larry Cascone. Larry does the rest, twists his way into the end zone. Touchdown, SPX. Larry Cascone from 27 yards out.
Great second and third effort.
Second and third for sure. Tremendous effort by the sophomore running back there. That run was started off by Tommy Wassinger. Nice job getting that play started. Excellent block by Tommy. All right, Julian Abella on for the PAT attempt. Sam Manis snap, Max Irvey hold, and Abella's kick is on to 44th Terrace. It's good. 7 on the board for the Warriors, makes it 17-6. SPX with 6:43 to go in the third quarter.
You know, we talked about earlier about our friend Scott Tompkin. We talked about him always having timing. How about that timing? We needed that.
Right, that's right.
Oh, we needed that.
Oh, terrific.
Oh, that's not live. That's old highlights. But
Yep.
But we'll get Jimmy off that soon. Jimmy's just on cloud 9.
Oh, man. All right, so talk about timing. Homecoming, big powder puff win, right? You knew about this, Dave. I think I see your Claire there on the lower left and her junior girl teammates.
I think they were
Victorious,
proud.
victorious today in the annual powder puff game. Congratulations, junior girls.
I heard there was a little trash talking.
A little, huh?
I said, was there any trash talking? Of course.
Abella kicks this down to the 7. Brought out across the 25, just shy of the 30. Benton will start this offensive possession at their own 29-yard line.
I will say, Claire did say, Macy's a heck of a quarterback.
Macy Wilderson, I would imagine.
Yes.
Yep, I could see that.
Said she's got some game.
I've seen her play some basketball
Yes.
and some soccer, and it doesn't surprise me at all that she can spin the pigskin.
Gritty and competitive.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yep.
She'd fit right in with us. Except for she's better than us.
Right. First and 10 for the Cardinals. Rich looking to throw on first down. Rotterman's got him measured. Can't bring him down.
Now they got him.
But Jackson slows him up. So Dom Cood, Joe Arena, and Ty Ward are able to combine on that first down sack. Put Benton behind the sticks, make it 2nd and 15.
You know how we like to watch the MEC
Yeah.
foes.
You got some scoreboard watching?
I got
what do you
one
got?
that actually should get your attention.
Okay.
Savannah 14, Chillicothe 0.
Interesting.
That tells you both teams are legit.
Right. I was just going to say that is the proof that Savannah is legit.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. The proving ground game for the Savages. Rich with an awkward handoff there inside. Play timing was fouled up there, and the Warrior defense pounces.
I just kept watching for who's running out with the ball.
Right, yeah. Watch Rotterman.
It's that game. Start there. Start there.
1 yard loss, make it 3rd and 16. Feels like that north wind is picking up a little bit, Dave. It's getting chilly.
It was. I noticed there were blankets in plenty of use.
Right.
You know, when you go from 80 to 45.
Yeah.
You know.
Rich looking to throw near side. He's got time. He's going to go deep.
Pick. Oh, great D.
Reed McCann and Jacob Manis basically boxed out the Cardinal receiver, Devin Hoffman. Ball falls incomplete, make it 4th down.
So here's a story that I'm 90% certain of. Last year I'm at a Chiefs game, hanging out with whoever I'm with. I think I was with our St. Pius, Jared Muck, Carter Muck's family, and
sure.
Carter.
Yep.
And we meet a guy in the parking lot, a St. Joe Benton parent.
Oh.
I am 90% sure it was Mr. Rich's dad.
Oh, okay.
And he was giving us scouting reports on some of our games for last year. Great guy, very helpful.
Yeah.
You know? And I remember him telling me I think his son was a freshman. So there you go.
Okay. That adds up.
And he was very respectful.
Yeah. Yeah, I like those Southsiders from St. Joe, that's for sure. So another high but short knuckleball punt here out of Benton.
I think Coach Simone may have just got 8 more tackles in his record book because he just ran the sidelines to get his boys off the sidelines. And, I mean, I think about 8 or 10 guys just said, man, that guy can still make a play. I think the referee must have warned him.
So it is a crowded sideline down there tonight. Homecoming here for SPX. So the freshmen all suited up. So you got everybody on that sideline, and yeah, you can run out of real estate quickly.
Oh, good fake.
Irvy looking to throw. He's going to hit Rotterman on the drag.
Good play call. Good execution.
So Jackson picks up 9, maybe 10 yards. Yeah, got a pretty good spot here on the near side. Going to be enough to move the sticks. That's 1st and 10 SPX. Into Benton territory as well.
When you see the hand fanny pack, you know it's football season. Right?
Oh, gosh.
And then typical, no sleeves.
That reminds me of a story that I'm going to have to tell about my boss at work. And, yeah, hand warmer fanny packs. Tell you here in a second. Max Irvy's going to give to Larry Cascone. Larry gets upended. Textbook form tackle.
Got an extra yard.
My goodness. Yeah, he did flip him forward. So that could have been a 2-yard pickup, but it's a 3-yard pickup, 2nd and 7.
When Larry set some school record in a couple years, you'll remember that yard did it.
That did it. That put him over the edge.
That's right.
But, yes, I'm going to tell a quick story about my boss, Susan. She was watching highlight video, Robbie highlight video from like a year ago, one of his, deals and whatever. So she saw it on Huddle and watched it. And it was a late season game. Irvy gives to Turner White. Benton does a good job stretching that play out. No gain, make it 3rd and 7.
Real good job.
So late season game, and Robbie had the little hand warmer on, and Susan, God love her, she's a tremendous person. I love her. She knows nothing about football, though. So she asked me later in the day. Yeah, asked me later in the day. She's like, Brett, that was an awesome video. Robbie did a great job, had a great game. But I got to ask, what does he put in that little fanny pack during the game? Does he have like snacks in there, or what? What exactly is that? And I thought she was kidding. I was like, Susan, come on, what do you fanny pack? That's a hand warmer. She said, what? I thought he had snacks in there.
Awesome.
Irvy gives to Cascone. Larry's going to be brought down short of the line to gain, maybe 2 yards short. It's going to be 4th and 2.
You should have said, now, you might want to check the fanny packs of the linemen.
They might have snacks, but the little guys don't. Oh, it was so funny. I'd never heard that before.
That's awesome.
And I said to her, well, Susan, you had older brothers. Did they? No, they were basketball players. They didn't play football.
She also
I don't know about these hand warmers.
She doesn't know the other part of the sharp she doesn't know is they don't get cold.
That's true. Yeah, I don't know why Robbie wore that. I don't think he used it much.
Nice run. Way to pound.
So on 4th down, the Warrior offense moves the sticks. Larry Cascone picked up a couple yards behind that offensive line, and then he did the rest with a couple nice spin moves, moved the sticks after that 6-yard gain.
Larry's tough to tackle in the first half. He's real tough in the second half.
Right, getting that rhythm. And you've said it before too, Dave, that, he excels after he gets a little rhythm, gets some carries.
Well, he's also wearing down a defense.
Right. Irvy under center. Bootleg near side. Going to try that drag again. Jackson Rotterman connects with Max Irvy.
How about Tommy Wassinger protected Max there?
Yeah.
Really nice. And clean.
Right.
And a nice play all the way around.
So Irvy and Rotterman do enough there to move the sticks. 1st down, SPX. Ball spotted at the 20-yard line. Time running short here in this third quarter. Ball is loose, and it is going to go out of bounds. Warriors will retain possession, but lose about a yard on the play there. Going to make it 2nd and 11.
But this is that methodical drive you've been talking about. Just move down the field, controlled offense.
Right.
Make things happen.
Irving under center. He's joined in the backfield by Dom Cood and Larry Cascone. 2-by-1 formation on the flanks. Scissors inside give to Dom Cood, and it opens up nicely as he gets across the 15 down to the 12-yard line. Just short of the line to gain by 2 yards. It's 3rd and 2. Chenoweth checks in for Cood as Dom looks like he might have landed on his ankle a little bit funny there. He heads to the sideline to get looked at by
maybe just walk it off.
Yeah, Pius trainer Courtney Woolwind.
Dom's trying to not have to
avoid her. Lead play to Cascone. Gets across the 10. Tuck that ball, Larry. He's going to pick up the first down. Tries to lunge for the goal line, but he's short. Short of the goal line by maybe a yard. Yard and a half. It's going to be 1st and goal from the 1.
No better 1st and goal from the 1. Max showing his versatility.
Right. He has been a do-everything kind of kid these past 3 years. First came on the scene playing defense and special teams his freshman year. Now under center as a junior. Lead play, Chenoweth behind Cascone.
2nd down, the line call.
Nope, gonna get marked down just shy, maybe a foot short of the goal line. Make it 2nd and goal. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter. We will flip the field.
Game is moving, isn't it?
Yeah, go to the 4th. So here on homecoming 2022, Warriors up 17-6 over the visiting Benton Cardinals. Early on, talked about some homecoming memories. Going to have some visual memories, visual reminders here. I'd say this is a great time to do it. So let's take a look. What do we have in store here? How about this? Anybody recognize that guy? Coach Andy Ansel. Oh, you know this guy, Dave.
What you got? Yes,
Come
I
on,
do.
Johnny C.,
yes.
class of 93.
Yes, I do.
Coach Palmentary.
That's an old picture.
1983.
Black and white.
I like how
sure.
we go from the black and white to the color. Oh, there's a young guy. There's Coach Simone, his senior pick. Love this guy here. Class of 98, Michael Sansoni.
That's awesome.
Class of 97, Coach Frank Termini. Not to be outdone. Class of 97 as well, Coach Tommy Cascone.
Where are you?
Oh, Cheryl threw something in here. I got something coming up. Bobby Vudich.
Hasn't changed.
Class of 14. No, he hasn't aged.
Hasn't
but then
changed.
again, that was only 8 years ago.
Yeah. I mean,
he's a pretty young dude.
He's still 12.
All right, back to action.
By the way, Jack's come a long way over here. He just took you off the screen.
He did.
I love it.
He put me in my place.
I
Said,
think,
Mr. Sharp, you're done.
Yeah, you work for me.
Thanks again to Pius sophomore Jack Chirpick running the clock and the scoreboard on the live stream tonight.
And calling the rules in the booth.
Right. So Max Irving fighting like heck on this quarterback sneak.
Everyone's fighting. Wow.
He's going to be held up just short, though. Make it 3rd and goal to go from, maybe a foot.
Just feel like Tommy Wassner should be eligible and get in the backfield.
Right.
Seniors, come on.
Yeah.
Homecoming.
Does the word fridge mean anything to you?
It means 6. Well.
So we're going to overload the formation to the left side here, run that way, and Larry finds a seam behind Max Chenoweth. Touchdown, SPX.
Very good, very good. Good separation on the scoreboard.
Yeah. Yep, we needed that. I'm sorry, I said that was behind Chenoweth. I think that was behind Dom Coo.
It was Dom
Yep,
Coo.
my
He
mistake.
did a nice job.
Yeah, attaboy Dom.
They both do a nice job, but that one was Dom.
Right, yes. So Sam Manis on for the snap. Max Irby to hold. Julian Abella for the PAT attempt. Good snap, good hold. Kick is blocked. Quick rush there on the outside. Is that Stallsworth? Yep, that was Landon Stallsworth with the block. And on this cold night, he's shaking his left hand because, man, that hurt. So 23-6 is our score. We'll get set up for the kickoff here. What else we got in the old memory vault here? Homecoming memories. How about this? 1962 homecoming. I need a little help on the Warrior text line if anybody can let us know who that is. 10 years after this, I know who this is. You recognize Laura Gorman Presco?
Sure
How
do.
about that? Homecoming queen.
Her son Brett looks just like her.
And Cam and Jill.
Yeah, well, Jill's supposed to.
Right. 1982. Again, need a little help on this. Cheryl didn't have captions on who this was here. I do know this crew.
If
you should know this crew right here too, Dave, on the right there.
Cousins,
Jenny
absolutely.
Cascone,
Joe
Arena. Over on the left there, Brian Whittar,
If
Christy
you just turn the screen
Stringer.
to Carl, he knows everybody who's ever come through between the two of you.
Right.
Carl, and he'll tell you who their grandma was. Very good at that. Very, very good. It's good history. It's fun to listen to.
Abella with the pooch kick attempt here, but a flag will whistle this play down. I think we might have been offsides.
You might have to go to the Carl on that 1982 picture. There's a chance he's going to be able to help.
Give him another shot at that? Okay,
Yes.
All right, so we're going to back this up 5 yards. Offsides was the call.
I feel like I should give Jimmy Perlich some credit, but I'm not sure he's going to get it. If he can pull the picture. I know he gets credit other ways, but my money's on Carl.
So we will line up and re-kick. Well, yeah, we'll look at 82 here in a second. Abella
That's a strong kick.
hammers this. Fielded about the 20-yard line.
Hold your lanes. There
And
you go.
Luke Tomps is going to angle out. Devin Hoffman, Cardinal return man. Nice job, Luke.
Very
Good
nice.
solid tackle there. Stayed in his lanes well there, or his lane well.
And needed to.
Yeah, right. Hoffman was coming his way. Luke held his ground very well. And nice open field special teams tackle by the junior defensive back. So 1st and 10 for the Cardinals from their own 33-yard line.
Just saw the ad on the big board for the Ward organization for McDonald's, and I'm sure Steven's in the crowd saying, "They got me."
That's his crew.
That's my
waiting on that adult Happy Meal.
That's my recovery after surgery.
Rich can't field this shotgun snap. Charlie Davis is going to recover. Charlie Davis, senior linebacker, with the big fumble recovery. Puts the Warriors in excellent field position to put this game out of reach, perhaps. And speaking of Charlie Davis, how about this picture right here, Carl? There's Charlie's mama, Jennifer Davis. Looks like being escorted by her classmate, Toby Coons. Homecoming of yesteryear there. I'm going to say it's probably 93 homecoming, I bet. Man, it might have been 92, maybe. I don't know. But Jennifer's a class of 94, Charlie's mom. Nice play, Charlie. Good pursuit there. So Max Irby looking to throw. Rotterman's getting held, but Max is going to tuck, run, and get inside the 5.
And then get popped.
He did get popped by Benton linebacker Jackson Kanaski.
Who's nasty.
Canasty. I knew you were going to say that.
That was
Dave.
too easy.
Put it on a tee.
Yeah, like a watermelon on a tee.
Oh, boy. So nice job, Max, there. His primary receiver was well covered. He was actually being held, was Jackson Rotterman. But
how do you feel about it?
Well, it's okay. I mean, it happens.
It does.
It's okay. But, yeah, Max made something out of nothing there for sure. Nice job tucking, taking what the defense gave him. Not only was he inside the 5, he's down inside the 1. First and goal, SPX. A-gap pressure.
Ball was down.
Kind of a delayed there. Max Irvy fights his way across the goal line. Touchdown, SPX. Max Irvy from 1 yard out. So that wasn't exactly how you draw it up. Like you said, Dave, ball was loose there for a second. Kind of an awkward center to QB exchange. Max bobbled. Recovered. And you know what? It served the same effect as like a draw play, where you kind of draw the defense in and pick a gap and exploit it. And that's what Max did. Touchdown, SPX.
Worked out. Yeah, it worked out.
29-6 for the Warriors here, looking to extend this lead. Julian Abella on for the PAT.
You wouldn't know this is a 29-6 game unless if you hadn't been turning in.
Right.
Listening in.
Nice hold, Max. Gets that down, and Abella puts it through. Tack on another one for the good guys. It's 30-6. SPX with 10:44 to go in the ball game.
Max coming off a little gingerly.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm not exactly sure what happened there.
It might have just. It seems to be okay.
All right, so Warrior text line bailing me out here. Max Irvy, he's having a heck of a couple of days. Yesterday was his birthday.
Very happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Max. What else we got here? My man Joe McNerney, Uncle Joe McNerney, said the 82 Queen was D.D. Canova. D.D. Canova. Nice job, Joe. Thank you.
Good.
Okay. I thought Joe was here, though. How would he? Is he watching on his phone?
Helping you out.
I don't know what's going on. Thanks for the help, though, Joe.
The concession stand, Italian sausage sandwiches are now half price. $2 for the Italian sausage sandwich.
All right, so quick turn of events here. What was just minutes ago a pretty tight game has turned into a 4-score lead here for the Warriors. Abella pooches this right at the 30-yard line. Live ball, but it looks like Benton is able to recover. So they will start this offensive possession at their own 29-yard line.
Quick update for you. Chile scored 14-7.
Chile scored, so it's now 14-7. Savannah with the lead. All right.
I mean, I think for our interest, you want Savannah to knock off Chile, right? And then you knock off Savannah? Or it depends on the overall losses?
Then it would, as far as conference champion, we would want Chillicothe to lose.
I think
so. And then right.
Because
then they would have 2 losses, so that would eliminate, So come on, Savannah.
Then you just got to do your part.
Yes, hold serve,
Which is normally the rule anyway.
That's the way it should be.
Yeah, mouthpiece.
First and 10, Benton. 10:43 to go in the game. Rich in the shotgun. Empty formation for the Cardinals.
Oh, boy.
Marshall almost gets him. Kuhn almost gets him, but Rich escapes all of them, brought down by Charlie Davis eventually. But that's after a 9-yard gain. 2nd and 1 for Benton.
Rich gets an open field, he's trouble.
Yeah.
Strong.
Yeah, we talked about it in the first half that, Rich is an athletic quarterback for sure. Can hurt you with his arm and with his legs.
The Pius defensive line's making his day longer.
Right. Braden Marshall might get there. Rich connects with Doman into Warrior territory. First down, Benton. Ryland Kuhn coming out, getting spelled. A well-earned rest. He's been living in that Cardinal backfield all night.
Looking for a takedown.
From the Pius 48-yard line. Rich pressured by Arena. Finds a gap in the middle. Boy, he tucked that ball just in time. Charlie Davis was going to swipe it.
He holds that Roma bread out there.
So the sophomore quarterback picks up 5 yards. Make it 2nd and 5.
Not much urgency.
Yeah, you're right, Dave. Being down 24, it's interesting. Their offensive pace
Think you want to try
really
to
hasn't
move it.
changed. Yeah.
Oh, first time they ran this.
Yeah, little flip pass inside. Stallsworth does a nice job making something out of nothing. I thought he was going to lose about 4 yards on that, but he picks up a couple, make it 3rd and 3. So we're at about 8 minutes to go in the ball game. Yeah, and you make a real good point there, Dave. No urgency at all shown by the Cardinal offense here.
Pretty much what you just said is I haven't made any others. So we got
I did
one.
say you made a good point.
I
Singular.
I read the rule well.
Max Irvey does a nice job staying at home, making an open field tackle on Jackson Rich, but Rich burns the Pius defense and moves the sticks just shy of the 30-yard line. Benton's at the 31. They've got a little rhythm and a little momentum developing here.
I'm sure Pius would like to hold here. Good defensive stop. You know, a different second half than the first half.
Let's see if the Manis boys can make another play here. Just heard the Manis twins, their birthday was Monday.
Awesome.
Having a big week. Inside handoff to Bishop Rush. Ball comes loose at the end, but he is ruled down. Looks like Carl Moley was involved in that tackle. Ty Ward as well. Rush picks up 4 yards on that first down carry, making it 2nd and 6.
We're at that lull in the game. I'd like to see Benton speed it up.
Right. Yeah, they're taking their sweet time. They do call timeout with 6:56 to go here in the game. That is their first timeout of the night. So what else is going on here in the memory vault? Homecoming memory vault. What else did Cheryl come up with here? Let's see. Where'd we leave off? How about 02? Looks like my man Eric Gutterman there. I'm sorry, King Eric Gutterman. My apologies, Your Highness.
He was knighted.
2012. I'll need some help from the youngsters there. Who do we have here? All right, good stuff there. What else? 92 homecoming. I'm not sure. Hey, you guys would probably know. Jimmy Carl. Who we got here? Who is that? John Pashota. And Nikki Mortallero. Nice. Very good. What else we got? Oh, Carl, you know her. Frank Shera and Kathleen. Formerly Corrado, now Wessinger. Uh-oh. I know what this next one is. We're going to skip that one here. Let's go back to play here.
Nervous about that one?
Oh, gosh. Some guy with a lot of hair. 2nd and 6 for the Cardinals. Ball on the ground. Fumbled exchange here, and it looks like Benton recovers that.
That ball went down quick because we forgot to cover Denver.
So thankfully that was the Mile High City was open.
Was open.
Was he running a corner on the far side there?
Yes.
Yeah. So 2-yard loss on that fumbled exchange makes it 3rd and 8.
Now, those guys have better eyes than I do. They probably saw the ball on the ground and said, we don't have to cover.
Rich in the shotgun.
Wide open.
Oh.
Goes over the top. Ball falls incomplete. Intended for Landon Stallsworth. Reed McCann on the coverage. So 4th and 8. Coach Keaton does not hesitate. Keeps his offense on the field. Needs to go for it here, being down 24 with about 6 minutes to go in the game.
The first half of this game, if he came out in a punt, I'd say, well, it's one of those kind of games.
Right.
Second half, no.
Right.
No one's punting from the 28, but we saw so many weird things in the first half.
Right, that nothing would surprise
Nothing.
us, right?
Nothing.
4th and 8 for the Cardinals. Rich pressured by Ward and Marshall. Ward's going to finish the job with some help from Charlie Davis. That's a massive sack. My goodness. It's as good as a punt return.
Incredible sack, and Mr. Rich, he's getting up. He's a little sore.
Yep.
He's probably looking for the bus.
Right, he went down hard. So Pius will take over on downs here at about midfield.
Well, the Pius defense showed the motor that I thought Benton should be showing in their just the rep.
Right.
Get that revolution going. Can't tell if we might see a Hudson Bailey getting warm. Probably not.
Red in motion, gets the handoff from Irvy, following Larry Cascone. Flag on the play. Grant gets just across the 45-yard line, which is where that flag was thrown. Clock will stop while the Zebras sort this out. And yep, that is going to go against Pius. Holding is the call. So after these 10 yards get marked off, SPX will be back in their own territory.
This homecoming crowd was, at this stage in the game, saying, guys, can you get us a running clock? But likely not going to happen.
1st and 13. Ross gives to Turner White. Turner picks up a couple yards, make it 2nd and 11. Luke Thompson brings the play call in from Coach Palmentary. And the Warriors hustle to the line quickly. About 5 minutes to go in this game.
I'd like to see they're going into a different side of their playbook where they are in the game.
Right.
I enjoy seeing it.
Yep. Trap play. Joe Menino sets that trap. Not much doing, though, as the backside pursuit of the Cardinal defense gobbles up Turner White after a 1-yard pickup. Make it 3rd and 11. Cascone, Irvy, and McCann subbing in for Cood and White. And SPX spreading things out here, 2-by-2 formation. McCann and Thompson at the bottom of your screen. Red and Rotterman at the top. Draw play. Irvy gets away across the 50. Cuts back again. Lunges just short of the 40, but I think he did enough to move the sticks. It's going to be real close here. White hat eyeballing.
As are we.
He's leaning, eyeballing, and as I hoped and thought he would, he's going to stop the clock and call for a measurement. Yeah, this is going to be real close. SPX chain gang
Cold and wishing he didn't have to run out there.
Consisting of Carl Moley and Dennis King, bring the sticks across the turf and just a little short. Maybe 5 or 6 inches short there. So,
on behalf of the chain gang, let him stay on the Pius side. Leave Kent in the box over there.
So they'll move the chains to the hash mark to get this ball spotted.
Was it you or someone else who said, when are they going to put a little chip in the ball? So they
No, that wasn't me, but
that's
an interesting idea.
It's
yeah,
coming.
yeah.
One day, we will eliminate the humans.
Right. Well, you watch a tennis match, on the Pro Tour, and what do they call that? The eagle eye, or, when they have to make a line call. It's incredible if they can do that with balls traveling at 120 miles an hour.
It all started with the eye in the sky in those casinos.
Yeah,
right?
that we could probably do something with spotting a ball.
Yeah, I think they will.
Yeah.
It's your Shark Tank moment, Brett. Get on it.
4th and inches here for the Warrior D. I see a big open A gap. And Max sees it too and lunges forward for a couple yards. First down, SPX. Keep that clock ticking. First and 10 Warriors just inside the 40-yard line.
It's officially long underwear weather in this press box. Close. I see our.
Would that be Dave's secret? We've heard of Victoria's secret,
yeah,
but
right.
that's Dave's secret.
Boy, there'd be a lot of shoppers there.
Long John's in the press box.
A lot of shoppers there.
Toss to Cascone. He picks up a couple. Brings up second down. Call it 2nd and 9.
Keep the ball on the field and keep the clock running, right?
Right.
No, we don't go out of bounds unless we're going in the end zone, which is inbounds.
Double tight formation. Cascone follows Chenoweth. Just short of the 35-yard line. 3rd down and 7 to go. We're approaching 2 minutes to go in this game. Irvy in the shotgun, joined in the backfield by Chenoweth and Cascone. Single receiver at the top of your screens, Grant Red. Double tight inside. Irvy keeps.
Thinking he shouldn't have.
Yeah, and he's surrounded quickly. No go on that.
Yeah.
Loss of 1, 4th and 8.
Okay.
Yeah, Max was at the bottom of, I don't know, about 400 pounds there, 500 pounds.
He's going to remember, he's like, hey, Larry, you take this one. We'll trade off taking big hits.
Yeah.
But
we're approaching a minute to go in the game, though. That's the best news of all. This Warrior lead is safe.
Key here is finish off and stay healthy.
Yep, 4th and 8. Scissors to Chenoweth.
2 big hits, 3.
Yeah, Chenoweth pinballs off of a couple Cardinal tacklers, but goes down for no gain. So turnover on downs here with 54 seconds to go. All right, I avoided this the last time, but I got to go ahead and do it. Cheryl. It's me and Lizzie.
Let's see it.
Look at that hair. And I'm not talking about Liz.
I was. Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh man, Cheryl. Here's some parents. Check it out. Roseanne Campobasso at the time. Daryl McMillan, her homecoming date there. Roseanne, of course, senior Johnny Witherow's mother. And speaking of Johnny Witherow, here's his dad, King Joe. Look at that crown, my goodness. And my lovely sister Melanie.
Nice.
Good stuff. Cheryl, thank you so much. Team Mom Supreme, Cheryl Ross, digging up some homecoming memories for us there. Glad we got a chance to share those. Rich looking to throw. He's got a receiver near side. That's Adrian Bird. Finds a soft spot in that Warriors zone defense, and he's across the 45-yard line, brought down by Tomps and Landreth. Stop the clock.
That play partly happens situational time, but that's a play we're going to see the next 2 years with Rich.
Right, yeah.
That's coming.
Stood tall in the pocket, delivered a nice ball, that's for sure.
That's coming.
Timeout Benton with 46 seconds to go. All right, well, we've covered it all, Dave. Can we do any scoreboard watching? You got your Preps KC app there?
Let's go back to that game. I mean, I am interested in
We've
that
thanked
too.
all our Booster Club sponsors. We wished a happy birthday to my sister Kathy. You know, that's what we probably ought to do. We probably ought to put that picture of Kathy up again. There we go. How about that? While we're speaking of embarrassing people. That's not embarrassing, though. Kathy looks great there. My goodness. It's Andy that... I love how Stephen said, what, was he surprised? Did he know they were taking a picture? I hope Andy hears that. That's funny.
Savannah, at least on this board, is still up 14-7.
14-7. Okay.
It could finish like that.
It could finish like that, and that would suit my tastes just fine. 1st and 10 for the Cardinals. Trying to finish strong here. 2-by-2 formation for Benton.
Oh.
Rich had some time, but it's taken away. He's brought down by Cisco Rodriguez,
right.
And a little bit of help by Stevie Sharp.
How about that?
Was that Stevie? That was Stevie. Oh, my gosh.
Give him the full sack.
Oh, my gosh. Stevie Sharp.
Got fired up.
He's celebrating like he got the full sack. Attaboy, Stevie Hoobs. Go ahead and line up for this play,
play
too.
The next one, Stevie. Play the next one.
I love it. Attaboy, Steve. Cisco and Stevie teaming up for the sack. Rich is going to get popped by Charlie Davis. Ball broken up on the play. Nice coverage, Grant Red.
I have my eyes on Stevie in 57.
Oh, my gosh.
They were having a little bit of a scrum.
Oh, did they really? Love it. I love it. Oh, man, I can't wait to watch that back. Because I saw that I thought it was Carl Moley. All I saw was the 9, and I thought, well, Carl's down at the bottom there. But nope, that's my boy Steve. Attaboy, Steve. We need to let him know Stevens needs that picture, too.
He needs the picture.
His business manager.
Yeah, but he also needs to talk to him about some business deals.
Right. That's right. Oh, boy, if you only knew what goes on at the Sharp House with Stevie and his laboratory.
I feel like the laboratory's right behind us.
Yeah, what's the deal moving these
just
tables? Can we not wait?
Hopefully everyone's okay.
Oh, my gosh. All right, well, everybody's okay here at Larry Cascone Field at Warrior Stadium. You're okay if you're wearing blue and gold because we finished this homecoming 2022 on top. 30-6 victory for the Warriors. So that's it, Dave. Any final homecoming thoughts?
No, it's good homecoming. It's good to win. You got to remember we didn't win last year.
Right.
You know, it's a good vibe. Good to see a lot of people. And, you know, next time you come back here, there might be something new.
Right. You never know. That's right. Maybe the Dave Mosh camera will be up, and we'll put you up on the big board, my man.
I'm going to get a makeup guy.
Yeah, get ready. My goodness. Ready for our close-up. All right, folks. Well, that does it for us. We will see you next week right here. Same time, same station, I guess. Yeah. Right?
Bring your coat.
Join us here at the SPX Warrior Football Network, or even better, join us here in person as the SPX Warriors will take on another MEC rival, the Lafayette Fighting Irish from the north side of St. Joe. We'll see you next week. Dad, turn out the lights. The party is over. Good night, Aunt Kate. We'll see you next week.